Chief Masha Asasi J Kwana Bia Winim Asasi J we ni pao yes Asasi J Baby me say e dey na open okrom ha Asasi nkaze kwa na na wose solo faka no kwa ha na solo si masa munya Asasi J ni di baby a bibia eti Asasi J my head chief of staff no anapai ye gina so ye ba na ye be adwuma kakra e dia ma kaisa me tete ho kakra 9:30 ezalimo and the back of bread, Timmy Nano, Abeka home, Obeka, Dominic from Pong, Ecosia Kain, Emma Becum Chelsea, Ocosia Kain, our summer Tessa Woba, and then a both for Jenny Coffin and Samoa, a year last week, and an Abaso, Ninyamono, and my actual league in this and say, you know, no, was a league in your bar, about to also over with 31, the 10 year on Friday, and I'm no Cassadia, the action say like you wonders, why yes, bet on one papa saying, yeah, walk out to Maza Chili and Petron, Yan Antisin and Nasi, and I just a boys and a bunko lie. And see what if you, Emma Bechem. Abashano 3 goes to 1. 11 wonders Asha Bako, Emma Bechem, Ekotwan question 3 goes to 1 on Saturday. Games no to so Vision FC and a neighbor fear Swadro All Blast question 2 goes to 1. The tier our Friday Saturday games are a told that enemu menka was any question that no crew for any Dreams, a posa kotoko, a kamienua, kotoko, and to me ante, a diana tenefie, one a pando heart of lions, explicate points no, will be an shabi, yenya karela, so tamali, aliu mama sports stadium, shemienu, young apostles, at the Kanubako, summer test 1996. Would want to our summoner boya in St. Just Sports Arena, Washamiansa, Basque Holy Stars, at the Kanubako, Abrancase, not just a Nyabate, Dr. Chase Sports Complex, the Tennessee Nations, Elsinana Ebo, Fear, House of Folk, Bashana Kabakua, Nations, and to me ante, Genya Hoho United, so a tenafie, Emma Becum Chelsea, Caution 3 goes to 0, and a Mediama. Eshe goal stars by 2 goals to 0. Mediama any goal stars acquire 2 goals to 0 in favor of Mediama. The told no weekend the year record 22 goals. Mamenka will say 4 home wins. A moment fear Ebono yenya 9 so mudi omuji points no man kasa fie. Omo so kwa win no yenya the same and 9 and omo so akoya. Omo so for win and a draw no 8 me year back no ani aduana and the Lions and a year draw. Way any stars kakra a free with 31 mu ed ebaye mame enka wo se table no sesan kasia bam kotoko tisan se bidie ka no de tie ne Mediama dankan okra 56 points Gold Stars tosu mienu 51 points yenya House of Folk so we de na betosu miensa okra 49 points Samates tosu 9 okra 47 points aduana wotosu enum 46 points Karela wotosu nsia 45 points Dreams FC tosu enso 43 points Kotoko tosu nwotwe ewo 43 points Bechem wotosu enkon wokra 40 points Basque Holy Stars tosu edu wokra 40 points Pando Heart of Lions 11th position with 39 points 38 points no ekura Swadro All Blast for the tosu edu mienu Nations FC 13th position with 38 points Yenya Vision FC 14th position with 38 points Young Apostles watosu edunum wokura 36 points last 3 no danger no eda omuso bekum Chelsea enye afiwe di afibia sampa o mehun Chelsea sabida samo bodu kasasa so action nemfa de tie ne say 16th position no aye bekum Chelsea wokura 35 points Hoho United tosu donson owo 30 points and the onoko relegation dada no 11 wonders 18th position with 10 points away any league no and come kakra free mobile so far as results no any table no and unso be hiam no and amede amawo no yemrai na fe yemhwe dia etodwa ewo abrankese Dr. Chase Sports Complex Ebra House of Folk ebe pick win ekabako Nations and to me ante and Abuaje da Costa and the air to just yes game ni dia na
boss
my name aba
and then asem
Oda ye
say you don't see such prominent people easily like that.
Guys
You don't see them like that. Well, yeah, it do fix on me, you know. Sada na me peno.
Okay.
Say nka ye galabi ani ye ball.
Okay. But say bibia okay. Me boy. All right, so na 4th May. Christian Shivu's quiet transformation has led to their 21st Scudetto. 1 year after. I mean, why they linked that headline?
Yes.
1 year after their disgraceful 5-0 defeat
to the PSG.
That was the Champions League final.
Yes.
But Christian Shivu do final Nibi.
Derby.
So why are you talking about a shameful 5-0?
Say it was shameful 5-0.
But that was in the finals of the Champions
League.
After
that humiliating, they are back into the Premier. They are back into the league. And the winning league, you know.
Okay, Piero Osilio, sporting director or Inter, so we have received any calls on Bastoni.
Yes. And
Bastoni. So far, man for many more. Ateta was impressed with his players. And Slot say, and then one was say video assistant ref VR no. One decision Kutia Liverpool.
Yeah.
Now we are consistently this season. Maybe you know, make sure say Liverpool decisions don't go in their favor. So come on, say it has been a story of their season.
Yes.
Referee for Kobimeno say we want to follow him, we want to die for him on the pitch. He wants us to fight, and we did that. Today his confidence is not just me, but all the players. It's huge. It's a sign. And the discussion among the players, Manchester United players are just Omunina Binya Nanka Carrick and Hatna. One can't be about parties that you call any day. No, idea.
Oh,
okay. Pep Guardiola said he still has incredible energy and ready for another for the treble.
Yeah,
despite the pressure. He's ready for the treble. So see, I saw a chance to win the treble.
Yes.
And then, or by a match, do the who is saying a match will be you win, and go ahead. Okay. So, Cesc Fabregas said, no doubt, the Premier League is the best league in the world. And I have always been very, very clear about that, according to Cesc Fabregas, who is a coach in the Italian league. The mood has lifted. Callum McFarlane shares his thoughts on ahead of the Chelsea's game again at Otuo-Acheampong at 2 o'clock.
Yes.
We are first at 2 o'clock on Monday.
Yes.
Yes, so it's not a bank holiday, but one must say for first Saturday. They're not time for us to play on Thursday.
Yes.
How many Aston Villa? No?
Yes, return
leg. This is thinking. I'm going to call you right now. So Aston Villa played yesterday. There was no time for them to play until we are 2 o'clock. You have enough time to rest and all that. Good one. Good decision. Okay, Joshua Kimmich.
Yes.
Says Bayern will not change their style of play against PSG.
Yeah.
That's why I conceded many goals in recent games. Okay, sanity. All right, the Bedfield Swa Mediema took a giant step forward. Omo Eshe baby any gold stars by 2-0, and Tango has emphasized the importance of his team victory against Gold Stars. Didi Dramani has called for sharper decision making from his players. Now no measure nations 1-0. Who said nation supporters in the world. My was omuni coach in
Coach Odo boy FA
and Dr. Kwame Che me who say or address him.
Yes.
I saw a video.
He's talking.
Meanwhile, Hamza Ben has submitted or admitted that Kotoko paid the price for defensive lapses. Dreams home to know a what?
Yeah.
But of course, a what? Nana, you won't name that as you have a bit of they say the more thing. Ding. Okay, a thrilling finale awaits Ghanaian football fans as Dreams and Nations play at the Africa final 31st May. 31st May.
University of Ghana.
Okay, the GFA has confirmed the date and all of that. Okay, so Kotoko Lost has won.
Yeah.
Mediema won. Chelsea.
Become Chelsea.
I know Mambo. There's some results here. Become Chelsea. Let me check from here.
I say become from the
Become Chelsea. I'm say Omo Amo. I almost say okay, say 3-0. So Omni Hawaii and Cable. And I hope it's actual 3-0. Emphatic 3-0 away win for Become Chelsea.
Yes.
Okay, so And what about one of my teams again? Teams, no me teams.
Agama.
There be young apostles. Yes, you. They beat us. Karela say 2-1. Me team back was All Blacks. All Blacks also. All Blacks. Okay. And go for the association. All Blacks. I got to results. I can't. Yeah, I can't say 2-0. Okay. All Blacks in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm so All Blacks. I saw the All Blacks. I'm okay. Almost say vision 2-1. Yes. Away win. Yes. That's all. So far, come right.
Medium penalty.
Medium penalty. I've not seen what is wrong or correct with it. Penalty. I hit hand.
Hitting her, the chest. Oh yes, my heavy.
Okay. Now, mom, Francis, now we swear, you swear, you. Sesco, the answer so born in Zana.
Benjamin Sesco.
Born in Zana.
Sesco, the now okay.
Oh, one Manchester. Oh, yeah, my boy born in say,
Manchester, again.
What one here, Baba Koya, no, so you go and send me all say, yeah, when you come once him now. Yeah, it's sanity. German Abacod, you won't watch it. No, be fine. Be fine. Okay, business, a cost of baby, nene, mammy, hoye, Asna, so, a wire, dear baby, some go so bomb by Asna, prayer tower for no, Omoya, Juma, come, yeah, Cosona, and we are very fine. No, so there's more here. As Arsenal for call, baby. Arsenal
Africa. Baba Tienetini, Arsenal Africa.
Oh, 1 minute. You may say the can't time. Arsenal Africa,
call Zambia, 7th edition. Yeah, it's every year. Arsenal for. Oh, yeah, larger Ipa into Arsenal Ghana. Semiana me founder.
Oh, okay.
Arsenal Ghana supporters club. Next year, Beko Kenya. Zambia, but me to also call Zimbabwe and Rwanda.
Oh, okay. There's Arsenal for it. I'm not more dozen.
Yadoso.
Arsenal for no.
Yadoso pan.
Okay, me also more your plans say Kobasa Arsenal be ni linya dia mo beko.
Beko.
Biso mo beko Budapest about
Champions League final.
The final the plans be bre ho. There be
GM
and you know Mombeko Baba fan Jane ma dey church and say no you against. Okay, 9:50. Lawyer, we can't think omo hour hunting nya be ne. You was in the country, Manchester, Robaya, and say to us.
Okay,
that is in the Omuko Arsenal for no call Zambia, and Amuko Zimbabwe, near the Rwanda, which is a man for you now.
I also make a test your monsoon.
Okay,
me testing so I would when I was Zambia.
All right.
Oh, I'm I say yes in your dear.
Okay,
most now you're green. Now you're alkaline.
Oh, fine.
Baby, this is Zambia.
House, 1 year.
All right, Tinti, I don't pay. Yes, I know you can't. No, you never do come on and super pano. So no, can't. Sans no ma was it when I'm dry na alkaline no. You didn't time basa. Auntie, ye general Sonia Kai was some Nelson. Ye conco fun cross somewhere. Eti a dent somewhere. I don't pay a boom from pa uncle from crossing. Yet a handsome up to an him and some dear Dawson, dear Disafata, set ocean out here, and I hear a some walk ticketman polybi, and I oma I can show Yanom, a cambuno pano pay at Tennessee. Yabatua bossy, not Yatrano Emra, ya confirm it Mununina. Among our Juma Dino so live on Oyerepa TV live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Our social media no so Facebook to be precise. Oyerepa Radio. And I say Oyerepa TV Ghana. Oyerepa Radio. And I say Oyerepa TV Ghana. Oh, shall comment me ba na the boss player to the bossy. I can canina. I'm on said SM and it said a fatana pay. Mesha CM F World Cup update num some 38 days to go. Na mundia. Esha se United States of America, Canada, and Mexico. Na adenom countdown and why dene. On say team sa odwa maya odwa prepare na tournament na start date no June 11th 2026 final match date 19th July 2026. Location in Canada, Mexico, and after USA. Na detaining World Cup update live on today's sports as of 2022 FIFA World Cup. Na 80 national teams and are competing at the finals of the men's FIFA World Cup. Now, 80 national teams and are competing. Brazil is the only team at 1 p.m. in all 22 tournaments up to date, with Germany participating 20 times, Italy and Argentina 18 times, and after Mexico and some 17 times. Now I'm pay Fasha Okotokuom, sir, the youngest player in the final. If it's a World Cup, I say I am Babadou Samri, open player, Osapa, not wash a go. Our World Cup, Numa a Pele, 17 years. 249 days. Now I Brazil and Sweden. Now I 29th June 1958. And now Otimi Enya Sagorum at the Emma Brazil for now. Yare video them ato a party in Swa. Uchebinana play most consecutive field qualification attempt. Most consecutive field qualification attempt. Na amuko makumako 22 times. Na amuntimin qualify 1934 to 2026. Aye Luxembourg for a trial 22 times 1934 to 2026. Nadia Sam amatima qualify for the World Cup and pay yara won some to anima our Jumatiano so now in 10 times so enough of the World Cup update live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV. Mamenko England and afe yenin come on our England and pay 6 Fabregas or your coach Emma Como Siakai ama Chelsea our English Premier League Siakai ama Arsenal our English Premier League no say and ya fay and oka sasemi say the Premier League our best league our sasi so or say a clear na affiliate as a coach and I feel it as a player no criticism as a fan Jose Mourinho catching one day be say Ukrainian 30 years to go. Yebehu niembesi our Premier League no chance top 4 kra omo fight for top 4 relegation battle. It's how a league no esi etie run in no aye super Gainovo on Jamie Carragher and on say Manchester United masa asamo twice so na ye come mate say above Liverpool na nkakra nyankopon bua next season ye Manchester United team no mbehu team ni ye ba je English Premier League and you sama oruanom edi atudwa no play Conor Gallagher on Roberto Di Zerbi and on say ultimate cambebre and from Roberto Di Zerbi ho na no criticism or a good manager player bia our squad no taking instruction player bia our Tottenham Spurs ejini team say obetimi aboa ama team no atimi akon ede akonanim na enra adebi sie emra Dibu Martinez, that is Emiliano Martinez goalkeeper Emma Aston Villa na openinum say goodbye to the fans all team show na nyasam ketwaka into video no at the Oyerepa TV no so Unai Emery and to just Tottenham Spurs enra na amom and the better side na amu deserve say amu team kudim they competed fantastically and Unai Emery Martin Zubimendi on improvement wetim anya sensem or joining Arsenal bobo korom and on sin Ukraine obepiebom ewo Arsenal no niema koye edema papa na opani bi wo Arsenal team no ni din ene Mikel Arteta eseni kajania sida or danase a sense what change a lot about onom Martin Zubimendi we ya and ochem say afi it is possible omutimi agem the English Premier League emanu ye Sansu Champions League omutimi gem emanu ye womoko match after match and Martin Zubimendi Mikel Arteta say are impressed about performance of his players and omni Fulham adibani and your day and ya hokika Arsenal players and they call pitch no so ono training Dene at the Amam Arsenal ni aso papa a continuous improvement sir Martin Kunim our English Premier League na mawiedom yetiano to achieve now for concentration na akọ Atletico de Madrid game yebabo so a big game and we need to win that game against Atletico de Madrid and Mikel Arteta obo Fulham wiedom the post a match conference now say in some way and Mikel Arteta at the Johnson.
It was a great team performance right from the beginning. There was some great individual performance as well, which is very important. So yeah, we started the game like we wanted, very aggressive, very lively, great combinations, a lot of attacking actions, really intense in the high press as well. And yeah, we got the crowd going, and when this stadium starts to create that kind of atmosphere, we make it really difficult for the opponent. Yes, but especially the kind of game that we expected, and yeah, we had more players available as well. We've been missing some players. It's true that we lost a few players as well before the game, but I think it was a really good balance in terms of the qualities and the chemistries that we could find on the pitch, and then the boys delivered a great performance. I think we showed a lot of authority and determination and composure, and yeah, I think we brought a lot of energy to the stadium. They responded in a brilliant way, and yeah, that was a big win.
And some Mikel Arteta manager Emma Arsenal Aretu Jam Jamaica I say gamer Arsenal bebo etia Atletico de Madrid Ocheampong a difficult game in the Champions League number I believe Sam Arsenal ebe Atletico de Madrid efimum na big game ba kutoja enra na Manchester United and Liverpool and a elbow game no bana we na Kobe Manu enya winning goal ama Manchester United acquire 3-2 match day highlight area tosum enti Kobe Manu Manchester United 1-3-2 ewo Old Trafford na Michael Carrick and osem Ukrainian onye disappointed da sansam no kran yana ampese obeyano eman central form ebusan se obey disappointed se yawie 2025-2026 English Premier League and ya say ebia ya retain as manager Emma Manchester United and say no Ukrainian the onimnisem or persona team no abo Europe and go being so good I'ma qualify for the Champions League mathematically and are you happy as a manager Jakadie or die at the Manchester United and penning form after that chilling 3-2 win against Liverpool. Michael Carrick full post match interview.
Yes, in some ways, I think the work that's been done and the players, the way they've formed, and the teams that we've played against and got good results against, I think it's something that, we can take a lot from, for sure. I think the Champions League felt in the distance a little bit, to be honest. It's at one point, there's always been a lot of good work to put us in a position with games to go and that seal, but it's not something we spoke about as a group, really. I think it's not something we over celebrate. I think it's a step. We want more. We want to be finishing higher up the league, and but certainly there's huge credit it goes to the players and the staff for putting us in this position at this stage. Good players helps. Good managers help. Good coaches. Good staff. I think the connection that we've all had together has been pretty special, and yeah, we've had to do it in different ways. We've won games in different ways and different challenges.
Kobe Manu, a player, Emma Manchester United, and then a third goal, Emma United in some way to go.
Yeah, 100%. To be able to turn it around the way we have done, it's a credit to all the players and the manager as well. And we're just looking forward, and we still need to finish the season strong. It's not enough for us. We just want to keep on winning. Yeah, 100%. I mean, it was difficult, of course, anytime you're not playing football, but I just try to look forward as much as possible and keep working hard, keep my head down, and get these things from it, I guess. Yeah, he's played a huge part in it. I mean, the confidence that he puts in, not just me, but all the players. You want to follow him, you want to fight for him, you want to die for him on the pitch, and that's what I feel like that's what we've shown today. So after a little bit of a wobble, yeah, it's a blessing to be able to play here, to be able to score here, and it's unbelievable.
And some Comimanum at the Atuka Roberto Di Zabi. I say no credit Premier League a day, and also for many injuries. Now went to be unfunny winner. Yana I get it worse for you. Now are you happy? Certain ra against Aston Villa. Boys nom etim the need for them couldn't DM etim abaye at the Emma Tottenham Press. It is not over. Sebia Amaka English Premier League store. I was I'm fighting for the rest of the matches. I sit Nania so and Motimba Namarantera Edena Roberto Di Zabi after Tottenham Press crucial 2-1 away win our Villa.
Very happy, very pleased for the performance. We won a great game against great Aston Villa. Okay, they have to play Thursday, a very important game for them. But anyway, it's always very tough playing against Emery, against this Villa, in this stadium, very hot stadium, very nice stadium. And for that, I'm really pleased for the performance with the
John Terry, and I say in Samoa. And I'm Montesa Chapi Alonso, Emma manager, Emma Chelsea, no, on it and penny for ya drain, or yeah, good manager, watch him. Our Leverkusen no so bia entimin kancha say I or Madrid and fa enti onye good manager who good manager sir wama ko Madrid adwunom wama ntimi anya time emre omanya amfa mano ewo Madrid team no nyina e factors ama Chapi Alonso anya successful ewo team no and a slot at the atudwa sir na onye surprise car about Van or Siafi ope team ba ko was so pop in the hands of VAR untimi enye Liverpool and fan from Liverpool bre in video assistant referees nisem and yansema and a slot at the air to jam and watch him up Pep Guardiola so ya Pep area to just so energy energy no ho energy to coach Manchester City elsoro na amanfo chemse ebraba edwuma no kra obe step it down osino kra bia edi sansem num se o step it down no nya no kra and yansema Pep area to jam Pep say or training say against Everton and then and couldn't dem ebe team na edia na Pep owie no o chechen se mu pi I want a press conference. Pep Guardiola.
Is there anything that surprised you about Ryan? Obviously, we all knew his.
Yeah, in Instagram right now they're making boxing. That was surprised me. I didn't expect. Have you watched it? No? Well, go top. I will not discuss with him. He will play every game. Honestly, it's just scary.
Now, Callum McPherson, in Prem manager, Emma Chelsea, or sick gamer, I'm in Nottingham Forest, Airborne. I was set, I'm winning, nothing. I'm hoping for the best for the season. And then McPherson in Sama, or the two giant co Spain. Now, you come on, I was Spain and I play losing classic. And on the only way. Madrid ebetimi ede average gap no kakra na sebo drone pa na se Barcelona winning the 2025-2026 Spanish Primera División Santander. Emmanuel Petit ede atuja se Hendrik a 19-year-old boy na no credit say a talented player or a gifted and official I was Madrid Emmanuel returning na fe obey juma Emma team no Espanyol entimi anshabi abusia Madrid Eshemium enti ebehwe video no enema ekoso e was a game no na a Vinicius Junior show emra onya brace at the amatim no Madrid aye interested sam amefa Mike Emenyon na fe abaya juma at the ama womom na oko Alvaro Arbeloa na so ya after say ochi Espanyol ashana ekamino amantimi antimi in some way and or the tuja.
Well, it's easy to assess. He's had another outstanding performance, scoring 2 fantastic goals, and as you said, leading the team in attack. He's a constant threat every time he gets the ball. Very aggressive, very intelligent, as I always say, very brave and consistent.
And Inter Milani Yoma Jenny PM Inter etin kunim na omorene the Scudetto enra enti yebahwe video no said yesi ko yemra Inter form win the trophy na Jose Mourinho the last foreign coach winning the Serie A now ukomwa that's a 2009-2010 and Ojeye Christian Kivu Romanian and so abayam for the second time ewo Serie A no ma ya don sem eto oni and no pay Christian Kivu dia to jam sa Inter and so bakosem wa twene din ewo mum Lautaro Martinez chemsa Christian Kivu amma say home for kra aba Inter Milan team no and they are playing very good. Beppe Morata ase amawene amo 10th Scudetto of his career career 10th Scudetto and what gem in his career, the first as Inter president, and we're happy for that. And William Shah, Christian Kivu, and Inter boys at the Aman Orieno say no credit Christian Kivu no better Inter for many years. Inter fans as celebrate a kwam fast I win the Scudetto title. Na yan kakra na yan said ya konsumra almost celebrate almost Scudetto title. No celebrations are Inter Milan fans no at the Bayamra. One more winning the Scudetto mi Rio Germany. Borussia Mönchengladbach onim senra. Homo teman for kumamra. Homo che Dortmund show mo ekaba kwa. Dortmund ante say. Homo stay in the Bundesliga no ejina. Homo stay in the Bundesliga. Yasi Bayern Munich. Plotted 60 million euros. For AC Milan winger Rafael Leao and your reporter about Joshua Kimmich or your midfielder Emma Bayern or say almost start of play no almost Sanom on Wednesday said your boy last week Paris no sa and on the bomb our Germany nothing couldn't dear at me about our Alliance Arena. On this note, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM, live on Oyerepa TV Yeraman from Masun 7 AC on today's post na boss player Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong and the team no abetranse amode analysis papa and papa papa if ye any money na twasunemum in the meantime ye din komo with Kangen and Magic drinking water nano and a mami bi catcher me say when she Kanjina me say en kabi on tiasi biem nisan say na osane tetino na osane hano nanso onom Kangen no kro ni nyina wu e say aduane bi otimiti enti Kangen and Magic drinking water de enya dro nanso abusiam wonoma son say alkaline womunti abeboa Minka bebre sanse director and in the team no ewa ha yene Kangen and Magic drinking water penny form 18 kuma yeba show no ebe trust director. Good morning. Sir BBI fine
amedum BBI
channel pay we are singing out 13 18 sempa mo de mai
you anope ye chia ahwefo na afi etiefo nyina ereba Oyerepa sports Kangen water ya so ye na anope me better na asia na menya call bi Chief Inspector Sefa offer me also say boni din anope. Last week I think Saturday na me pe baby park wo KTR runabout. Okay. Me ne ma me ko shopping kakra ni baby. Enti one na my baby come my park here. Ohun say Kangen nso ni simika no ma no say hey Kangen water me no ma say me dapan na hopa de. And all causes we say sometimes stress no doors and am trying say no crepa. Untumi nda ehun hia your friend insomnia hia say okoto eduro there bi. Untumi nda o system ne too acidic. Enti wunya nso papa ne aduane pa ne ebi aduane a alkaline, that is alkaline content ne high to say fruit ni vegetables pear pineapple wa blend mango wa blend say mango antioxidant wo mango mu udi sa ne am yi baba a chance obenum energy drink wo sorry anopa wunya banana bi wunya mango bi pawpaw karika papaya wunya this fruit and vegetables say de bia no oni pedua na nkasa cells na ewu ni sankwamo na enya it is revived. Okay. There is a revival in the cells. Inteno anope Kangen and drinking water. Yeah bre 80 but you say you delve into blood circulation. Yeah, heard the way moja need to me circulate when pedua no so wonom Kangen na inso ban na wonom anope responsibility ni ehia say wan kasa ofa eto ho so say asunso na menum no ma test ehun say pH level ni ni asunso ne eboa me anase emwa me ehun behia na no metu kwan kakra na mekopie mu Zambia na ene Rwanda me test omu nsuo no baba me test ye me hu say nsuo no ebi de kra yesen ye de no ha de amenya ya me test ye ne de ha de ya na ye ja bibia ma FDA ni Ghana Standards Authority so mu nkwa ye de Zambia the end na em said that screen so enti o hwe nsuo be 9 to 10 na me borrow almost shopping malls na almost shopping mall nti no say obi ton ade wo kwan chen sa ade bi ni ho mo mos pa Zambia mos wo ho pa nti me borrow mos ni bi shop right na me picky some of the bottled waters and I me testy and me testy
me that now so not the hotel a hotel ni on they say go hotel young kwanche but ka ko mu kejitia ka bu kwanche
Oyerepa honso Oyerepa ho nyina ho na aduane na mekonya aduane pa ho na laja ni nso be 8 or 10 year testi ni nyina no enwanwa se ba ko pe ne ye alkaline ba ko pe the last one and pe ne so blue but any just sema ewo mu ne se nso be 8 na ewo mu ne de ni nyina testi green ni nyina testi green and you say most na eka ko neutral Zambia dia no nti wo na me hwe nso ne me boni dia na ya testi nyina hu say nso ne brand ni nie ha no ko ya dia na wan hwe yie pe but ankasa na etie because nso ne nipa na tro hu say pH ne ye 8 nti ya testi na ya confirm say aso ye 8 na enye 8 we na enye boni nti o ha pH tester no de kra me no na ye de testing so o pese wa o hwe nsuo ni pH level a ehia se wankasa o be test enjama FDA any Food and Drugs Authority any GSA Ghana Standards Authority nkwa nti we test am ko ye Zambia na one interesting thing is legend ye ko the High Commissioner no ho Zambia ho ye ko ni che Excellency Elizabeth Nyantechi ye ko ani ni di nkomo kakra ye test nsuo na ewo maso ye ho de sensa mudie no ye test ye na ni ne te say bia yellowish green ba nsuo na no mo nkasa num ne de se Ghana ni bi na produce ema omo num ye test ye na e blue na me say wow nsuo omo num ha alkaline ha na sa infoni legend where Livingston ye call waterfall one of the 7 wonders of the world Livingston Victoria Falls ye call ye na me san nsuo ne kakra ye ba hotel na me de me pH indicator test ye me test ye na ye blue. Now it's amazing videos in the doors we say we couldn't push that one through. It's wonderful say in Swanyankopon boy we test here alkaline. Then why is it that eneno acidic waters in the doors was system? If we can switch cross ABI neutral water because FDA measure on my mind 6.5 to 8.5 until we have beneath 6.5 in so be or pH near 4 it be a fine patch the other video link the other video now demonstrating blood circulation way na legend my NTA na video for just 2 minutes briefly. Thank you Solo.
This type of water affects human blood. The doctor is drawing blood from a patient's finger. Using a special microscope, we shall be able to see the condition of her body from this drop.
These are red blood cells and they've lost their electrical charge, so they're all stuck together in a formation called a rouleau. Here's a huge symplast. Symplasts are associated with heart disease and arthritis and lung disease and many other conditions that could be coming in the future.
The doctor asks the patient to drink a small amount of structured water. After 12 minutes, the doctor again draws blood from the patient and studies it.
So you can see that the cells then become buoyant, they become slippery, and they have their electrical charge, so they repel each other. That allows them to carry oxygen, and it means that we're changing the pH of the blood back to an aerobic environment rather than an anaerobic environment. I think that's utterly amazing.
We have 4 different blood groups I take. First one here 10 minutes after waking up. Second one here after taking coffee. Third one after taking a water brand. But last one here kangen. Where the way moja sauce ne di afrosani. Coffee.
After taking coffee.
Second one. First one here wasori anopa 10 minutes after waking up. Bubun say sauce ni nyina bubum. O he coffee there na eko. But over coffee the no cry a question even the third one no third one na water no to say coffee the no but last one na kanje no and you be ti no say e ma me na omo market ni do so say maintenance ya me 33 me na there be ananse onye police no aba bechew nsuo na wonum aduane a wudi e wo ba kun so wo hwa em say born e wo be won say cholesterol a block arteries no o vessels no wohia Kangen energy drinking water adenti the mpacho we a picture now we say moja fa arteries no no. Yes, legend, look at these three groups. First one here, the normal artery moja diaphrosani kama blood vessel is intact bibia e kama. Second one we say cholesterol build up anti cholesterol na air build it up. The third one na be force so am afin red blood cells no into mean flow, and this is what causes sanity na nipa ne ka say bia menya stroke. And this is the onset, because it started from this level na rise it. Nti anope me reba no Kangen na de ba kwa manage ho pa ne say baby amedru nyina me da so research de bia me ba no pe na me bisa Google say Kangen water and blood circulation. Say born a bit me mind slides na Kangen water and blood circulation. And e try me niama Kangen water it me when you drink it. E kasa for hydration ho. Say because say inso ni why yankitin pint no it me penetrate be bia enti na wo blood ne sa dakra na Kangen water nya bora ni pedua mo pe be bia enti obi wo say ono ma tesia na wadwen so adeti inso na penetrate into the cells, the tissues, the organs, the veins, the arteries, the blood vessels. And baby bia is saying so kobia ni pedua no ekran so 80%. And this 80% in when you don't ingest the right water in there. Now system no koye acidic and the area nkwa how Kangen water helps blood circulation? How does it help? Or say enhance hydration or antioxidant properties and a pH balancing that reduces blood viscosity. And the chief inspector na Michelle ni KJT anope me boni dia of frame no. Or say onumunso na odapa. Sometimes you might think say bia o yare o yen dro ba ka say enya bibia na medication. Medicine has its role, but any BBA medication. Ebi owa udiane, your diet can be your medicine. Unswa wonum say so ni ya ebe boost your immune system, ebe boa. Okay, kan kwa okasa about reduce blood viscosity. We no okasa ebia moja na ye sticky, aye thick. So onum Kangen
moja na
ada. Kangen eboa.
That is say mu ada.
Exactly ana honey. On say honey very thick. Good.
Let say on terry.
Good. But Kangen ekonyane no.
Any viscosity no.
Yes, me pa cho brother down my kakra fe say improve red blood cell flow. And you say live blood cell flow. So say e bia onoma analysis na ye hwe no. E bo ampa cho yenko next point. Ubetimi akọ next slide ne kra. E kasanso about other things say antioxidant a repair worn out tissues. Afi e kasa about pH ne say because say Kangen alkaline pH enti no. Onoma e boa e neutralize acidity e woni pedua no. Most of yare baby omo tighten up acidosis enti obi wo ho doctor betre say omoja na ye too acidic compare alkaline water compare alkaline diet na di ni nyina eboa ima edi kakra be kan but before then ye be bo ye numbers 0241 44 91 91 0241 44 91 91 yeah and 050 737 94 74 enti we so ye antioxidant power ye kan ho asem say a serve as an antioxidant combating free radicals that causes oxidative stress and inflammation which can affect cardiovascular health enti wakoma kra onum Kangen no eboa cardiovascular health no eboa ema wakoma etimi pompi moja ne kama afei wo ba se na say pH balance by offering alkaline properties in patch scroll bra down kakra mine TV HD also by offering alkaline properties no they be scroll bra down be patch scroll bra down and the pH balance is all about ye nipedua na highly acidic and your connect slide say when you see the next one also because ye dua na ye di emframa ye home smokes fumes ni sa niama no me da say also by offering alkaline properties typically 8.5 pH to 9.5 pH, it aims to neutralize acidic metabolic waste in the body, which can support cardiovascular health. Enti u kidneys say be yejuma enidi the right pH. U liver say be yejuma enidi the right pH. Sa nyame eyi toxins efri ni peduanom. Enti efie woni peduanom aye toxins no. Say e bia one take the right measure. Unipa wo nyane no pe bia wo dware. Enyumen so dware je say bia o te say membo nipa ni din legend ebi mu ho omo mpe dware but the way out me dware ni pedua no sanso na onum Kangen na dware o inside no out na efia wo mu na clear solo
Well, it's a friend and open any among come on 0241 44 91 91 0241 44 91 91 and after 050 73 79 474. Your major distributors so across the length and breadth of Oman Ghana. Inti men ka say adwumaniti wo commerce into open so ni bia unya bi there bi ofre ya maw your major distributors no ba bia wo region district bia mo benya bo pekanje machine no so a eno so fra ye be ba ne aba be install bi dia ma ye nationwide delivery so wa wo car na say delivery no mindru wo so abetime do car enso aba ye na office ho no na won so aba abaji unso finally numbers no 0241 44 9191 and I say 050 73 79 474. Now when again.
Kanjen. Thank you. What is it?
Then mommy who says here, and then mommy who says sweet a yana saying, and run this a winner tester.
Kanjen for the test here.
Pepsodent Chaco, Pepsodent Herbal Toothpaste, and Num Kanjin, yeah. I was say, yes, AFA. Now Pepsodent Chaco, Ekuta Fluoride. Natural charcoal, lemon mint, and a zinc tea, the PSA bois, MIS no efite maninya ho de ibadodo e de free enum charcoal white no e polish away 2 stains e de free yes no eso na my bright smile of a Pepsodent herbal toothpaste na no so unique blend of green tea and herbal extract and a home and to do choose no organs e benya ho den na ma all round cooling sensation. Ghana Dental Association SA Pepsodent charcoal ne herbal toothpaste no and e papa was say if you BM ye be to na obia e de etwine se Pepsodent every smile matters. Amen Scientific Hospital the best alternative medical hospital e Africa. Your expertise no e stroke ya de ne hwa wo honsem and afa ya de kwankro ya de bia tena so ache wakon enkwa ko Amen Scientific Hospital na entu ase emfa emayo machines eba abefiu na yade na edi unya no eyi abeto machine so your skilled personnel omo gira machine ho wo mo enade enu oni bia beka ho enu oni ye makomako aduonu nan a FDA age edi atum be wa choba emina yo kuma se atwema tachiman kwada so fun ase ekwan so 18 other branches ena yato apete e wo man Ghana mu enche boga wa bibia ni akra takrade tamale atebubu nkoko sunya ne ho sahwide bi so ene ho nyina Amen Scientific Hospital your branches e ho fra 0277 00 1234 0277 001234 Bosomtwe Community Bank PLC Esebra ni loan services no endorse bebre baby account na fa sika etum current account savings account inkososo savings kiddy account and a fixed deposit ubia yema transport loan yema inkososo loan yema microfinance loan yema salary loan and advance yema commercial loan bonanza loan social loan check development loan and of agriculture loan the OJ and the akoyekua no oba yebema obi me wa cho for any chem el continent se ho and the head office no ewo atonso agogo jache kogo futrede ahinema kokobi adwuna se ebo akwa atonso bokro eputoja magazine abinchi market onyina ba Bosomtwe Community Bank PLC friend any ending komo 050864 2705 0508642705 na fe 0322098076 now ne edi enkomo apomode eba clinic or say glaucoma cataract syphilis long and short sightedness when na eyaniade a ni no o de bana so ya obehwe na wa mo ani no ehu ade kama wa bra o kenka wa bra o ade a uhu ni ye no kwa pomde a obemu ahu ade ne kama enye no kwa blood pressure also kwa obemu na ye normal e de ama hernia ulcer gonorrhea candidiasis waist pain ne goite kompo kwa Dr. Otuo-Acheampong e wo Kumasi Sofolai Soldier for Kwan so many Assemblies of God are sorry no e na edi animhwe from pomde eba clinic was 0551 098961 0551 098961 Bash digital satellite or se beji decoders ni nyina bi football level we football lover na de bia op ball ahwa beji bash ni decoder ni bi na eno na beji match bia op ahwe e wo asase so bi e wo so game centers hotels guest houses restaurants individuals mumre na beji mu decoder ye installation amam ye wi a ni a recharge e de account packages no e for papa na recharge no me ba cho individuals mobile yeah, mama 33% discount. Our recharger.
moye no eso Abreport Junction ship mo ho and a Bash digital satellite yo free 0556 287757 0556 287757 grow fine about tonic moja draw no more udidi kama onomo a oda kama onomo a moja nantiye ewo ntini monomo a eboa emada sori a nipadua no enya ahoden oba obu nsa ohapi na wachiri o menses na mba yie ebia ode ne ba eyawo ena etachi ebia ode ne moja tu bro so ni nyina no onum grow fine about tonic siesie o menses no ema oso unya ahoto grow fine dro na bi ewo ba bi etonro ewo manmu ababia dodo na pata digital bar clinic kuma say amakom run about ho and I wear Bank of Africa friend 0244 596532 0244 596532 grow fine makes you grow fine. ABA Herbal Clinic software rasta no software branch or see glaucoma ni yadia ni papa ebia o heme anope unhumi ye TV ni so ABC the amount bra ABA Herbal Clinic begina drone bi fagu aduane m de fagu nsuom nenom ekọ nipadua ni mu a ekọ ani no entini na de ani ni ya adwuma ne so eho na ewura na ate ani ni so wan e de ama se de be ya wani no enya ohaw bia ebiem eni ya de bia no last stop ABA Herbal Clinic abra o gina drone bi na de agu aduane m na wadi nya no nko a o de menstrual disorder called the hypertension o de stroke o de prostate o de liver any kidney related disease bi akọ ABA Herbal Clinic obetu ase ede ama kwada so gina se main market echewa adoma inkro Ebenezer Presco be apia kubi cold store ewo ebnada dwume ho na ABA Herbal Clinic wa odi ni dwuma frɛ no 0541 565 199 0541 565 199 any AB ND enkomo streamline travel ede world ede echitafo nyina eko 2026 FIFA World Cup ni bi obeso eko he FIFA World Cup ni bi ewo New Jersey, Boston, Philadelphia and afi Toronto me ba Chinese streamline travel ending komo Oma tier 1 mat ticket, Oma premium hotel accommodation, Oma daily breakfast, Oma airport pickup, Oma intercity travel, or yes stadium transport account, or the visa assistance and travel insurance. So at the amount much is beer. New Jersey, Boston, Philadelphia, and Toronto. World Cup imo obehebi. Odia ubeyane say ode $9,400 ebe bar. Ode bar na ya started process no at the amount fraying 0249 313652 0249 313652 na fe 0509 632228 afe 0246668981 na on streamline travel edin komo no de wako United States of America, Canada and Mexico na wako share World Cup no ebi kwesiada ebe Mother's Day 10th of May PBL Oyerepa FM TV Promise Radio TV and True Vine Hotel Akambuma ye celebrate here ma
True Vine Hotel ahojo Kumasi aya na manfo busa baby wo
yeah
True Vine Hotel ahojo Kumasi
udru mami David ana say boss say
David so trade
udru Chinese restaurant one ma Quina
Chinese restaurant there. Oh, the True Vine ahojo Kumasi.
Ahojo Kumasi say free ahojo runabout. Free ahojo runabout. Tinga Junction.
Okay.
Free be Chinese restaurant.
Royal Park Hotel.
Royal Park Hotel. You can say.
No restaurant.
First in the pass. We na dey come on channel. First part.
Then they come on join.
On say junction so.
Maybe doctor are you
his own friend and Loga Junction. Meaning so there.
Oh okay.
But here first part name friend ahojo Ekus.
So far
junction that Ekus any China for restaurant in terminal. Ofros ro ho no ma obedu na signboard no esi o
Unya fa
wadu True Vine.
Farmer o say eya na enya calls ni bi. Bu akwada be o he na o tie kasa na bi abebe 11-12 years. So no so person de na ma me ba. Ba cho you cheska. Nkwana no.
Nkwana ni bi ho mu ame na betu ade ho abo.
Aha, send your the number. Ye de the answer nipa mienu aba. Ba ko se ne maame ni. Ye nkoye test bi ehun we. No mamba. And ebi so frame me free achiri. Ni nyina obetimi aba. E ho kra se ho ye hotel.
Oh yes.
To we are no answer.
Ade san obetimi ada.
Okra no maame da ya che. So no answer ma pa ba bi na so ono na ne da.
Is it yes ade man
no the wife na mu se man no so claim mu se mema no omo man mema no tino from baby no and tino wetim no yere so akọ is a sign of say wo chere madezi
kunu ma me ni ho de a
oba so a wo adwene so obeware no wetim baba wo tie de ba wo adwene so no ne betina ho abobra wetim de ne banya me no there's so what na bia no ade ama
because me tie de ndi
say e bi nkomo na to ni ni o da bi da go de na de a see e be ko yes we kwade enti no me chese enti eye only of baby any other person na bibia
na school na sha se no
oh yeah yes am na wi aye be kwa na me adoma bi abefa ese man for pay be ko so ni okay enti no so le da sinti man say ni kwasiada
yeah
kwasiada oba ne be ma bia mo bebe bia is allowed some rather buffet
provided or your man
grade A buffet standard plus live band gardens what could two vine gardens too that you really love the place and your bad crack
two man mo pose wo ho
kesiye papa one of the best in town
you get it
Ajedian is slow you dreams results na okay it's okay did you no pay by young program na bibia okay you na so ni o young program na bibia fine papa young program na bibia if you are letter e pulu out
I'm not sure trying kata
technical error technical error back on
ye chew bia
anyo hono to do post one na amana ye
kama instant attention and delivery
babo we dey pa
Tama I say we have 4 matches to go and we are relieved and we Ibrahim Tanko na Tama Nations FC supporters on their knees begging Dr. Che to sack from Paul Manson. Tie de no so ehwo asem so ebeba. Na
say the video ni say nipa be too pe na.
Dabi omodoso. Edu be bi kra na omo video no. Na Dr. Che pam de video no say froko.
So ma omadu Africa final na enye enough.
Dabi enye enough.
Okay.
Omo ni say enye enough.
Okay.
To win the FA Cup, so we Nations FC and to survive in the league, they are here na kabechusu.
National league the only problem. And
Nations. Hey.
5
teams in our relegation threat is nation pa na nyina yi. Me ba be chiro.
There's a league.
Nations FC is 1 leg relegation, 1 leg Premier League. Na bo train ni.
Oh, sir.
Din pa.
Omugan.
Pa. Omu dem show num. Omu de dware. Omu from ti so be so na ase. Nations some na you nti e wo hono ye ba na ye de na Hamza say ya areho o say ya areho say kotokoda 8th position on the league log say kotokoda 8th position on the league log and che bia before friend saying Izito na kotokota mid league and ne kotokoda 8th position on the league nten so ye ba na Tama beautiful ye video bi and me the video ni audios ne be adwuma pa ti me ba be ma sa video no na ba be Tama de twa to no Dreams FC Vision FC omo say referee no use VAR and the penalty stay awo mo na me no ka say omo supporters ni bi da so e dem police station whatever I enjoy wo mo
omo referee
no referee no pie no wosu
okay. Thank you. Okay, if this house team is leading club 6 points, then boys, Asapa, Eugene, Fifi, Benji, Ewan Fancy, so serious. Really enjoying the show. Congrats to other folk. Indeed, you're back to life. Kotoko, dear Agu, greetings to Okumkom. Okay. Anane Ewokunsuko Jokromo say Everton 2, Man City 1. Chelsea 1, Forest 2. If you see must basically play a midfielder, you think Manuel Ugarte is a carpenter. Masa. Tuanamako Fasa Mambana. Alaji Mama Salia. This is the Manchester United we have come to over the years. The superior never say die spirit. In games has always been the magic wand. A double over Liverpool for the first time in so many years. Away victories over Chelsea and Arsenal in their favorite London stadium, and sweet victory over Manchester City. McCarrick and his Chargers have secured UCL qualification slot for the club in relatively long while. Oyibo Boateng said, good morning, said the truth must be told. This Kotoko team is the weakest ever team I have ever witnessed over the past 2 decades. Very abysmal and shambolic performance. Enough is enough. So this is the Ghana Premier League table. But for Hina Dreams Nations. Almost 38 points.
Almost 38 points. Chelsea were 38. Vision were 38. Young Apostles were 36. And teams are multiple relegation.
Hoy any 11 wonders out. And say Omo Makane say Young Apostles Vision Brekunti and the Nations are back on. So do all blast count.
Heart of Lions.
Heart of Lions so count. And there's a Basaka count. It's
Daddy Basaka count.
I don't know one count. I can't match the same.
I got 4 matches.
4 matches into war 40. No be all 36 count. A difference of 4 points. Also count.
So
that 1 match no tea. 36 in or when 1 match it goes to 39. On count say. Also count pa. Almost count. They are changing from 10 to be account.
But
all right, thank you.
Permutations.
Yeah. Miss Obed. Any comment? And I'm in power spirit, no crap.
Oh, yeah.
They see over the weekend now.
No. The team is on the right direction. Didn't be an issue over there. You see.
The one who's got to commit to fall into. I'm on relegation there, but
yeah, you are very yako. We're falling into it. Nobody casa.
They do a set parameter in a number of business. Say that's all.
Emudia
here. Coach be coachy player na obey manager no get trophy it be about somebody and my coach no say parameter no head of sports.
No, you cannot take his influence away. Umfa boss already man. But na so obi wo ba we ba kura one children at the end. Or wo ba no is successful in life. I take credit for it. Obi a wa fan in some okwan bia so we can give you credit for that.
There's a Christian Kivu adwuma na wa in it mbo Jose Mourinho.
Why not? Obi anywhere or no menya problem. Oh, what can hold the enemy?
You who say sanity there.
Inter team no moje Champions League na Kivu count.
Yeah, on Nash or not the division no count, yeah. Or the treble under Jose Mourinho. Some say Musa sa the end that's
why are they?
See a year free because
why are they?
Born now Vincent company boy, you know. Yeah, me who say wine.
Na Kivu born no. Kivu born na Mourinho dia no.
Pep Guardiola be share be.
Me ba ma Kivu born na Mourinho dia no. On say who traces semblance. Sa dey ebetimi do waka say dey osua ye no.
Born na Jose Kobo.
But ade ba koso intimi influence so dey wa adwuma num. Na say wo bre na akora na ya de ya na dey ma wa ya na yehu kakra.
Mourinho obotreba.
There be such a private talent also.
Sabon sa.
Sabon sa na
oh, there be say Mourinho chire.
That's obi tun obed. Wasuan o papa. Ejina do say be ebi up me ba. Ebi papa bra papa o boy na say bi awo no. Asem kan o di aye ma pa. Obi no be ke wasuan papa. Nimzo on tesa ya asem no nke wa say. So papa bro boy na o so fu Acheampong. O mo di na say o ye on the wall on say Kivu the any Mourinho sir. Who's a company born no here. You see Pep. Now when you hear na you Mourinho there.
Almost seriousness, their determination, their fight, necessity. And exactly the same team, the same Inter Milan na. And I'm to also have a fight to say Jose Trinity person who say but Inter Milan about yes for their performance. Last year it was a bit difficult for them and Napoli in the budget. So check Italians we are now Juve kakra na Intaba na AC aba na Intaba na Napoli aba na Intaba. So it's a bit competitive. The last 6-7 winners of the Italian league now you can get about 4 teams etimi age wo ho, which is higher than that of the Bundesliga, that of even the English Premier League. It was so that of the French Liga, and also that of the Spanish La Liga, because Spanish La Liga now between Barcelona and Real Madrid. French League now between PSG. The English Premier League is between Liverpool and Manchester City. So we'll check the last best 7 years. Two teams now. Then we have Leverkusen and Bayern Munich so much in the last 7 years. But in Italy, Juventus have won it. Napoli are winning it twice. Inter Milan are winning it 3 times, and also AC Milan are winning. So it creates that level of competitiveness, no? Over the Italian league, that is one thing that we can't take away. If only the basis here, the analysis when it comes to see a league be a farmers league, how somebody dominates there, then the narrative will change when it comes to the Italian league based on the number. Yes. What boy Jumapa?
2026 is still winning the league.
Yeah, on say the Italian league actually say it me updating players even in their latter stage of their career. So hey, look at Modric this season for AC Milan. What a wonderful player he has been. I'm out for a player if she say Ashley Young Mukone Italy Kakra Eko Trauma best Carlos Tevez after West Ham, Manchester United, Manchester City, Ebebremu, Juventus. And between him the Tevez co Juventus so Timukoye Edema Juve. So the Italian league the dynamics is a bit different kakra, and it creates room for some type of players depending on their ability. Inter Milan to almost are completing well. They say no, Osha Bundesliga and them to a and the Italian league. They say the Spanish league. Now the Spanish league in Mpono, it is looking like a Barcelona and a Wienier. The only issue is that mathematically, and yeah, Barca for it, yeah. But realistically, say na Saturday na make about Inter Milan. Say realistically, Inter Milan are general. Sarson and Barca the so 11 points gap, and all they need is just a draw against Barcelona, against Madrid over the weekend for us to conclude the Spanish La Liga and then come on. Now the English Premier League. So to Manchester United in common, I'm the best chance about that of Arsenal. Now. Minim se what this particular statistics from Manchester United under Michael Carrick. Over the weekend, United, that is Enra, Liverpool by 3-2. And completed the conversation say since Michael Carrick shared you must say Edema Manchester United as the head coach, Washa Teta. Washa Unai Emery. Wotu washe Liam Rosinua ewon komonum and wasama slot wasa punish coach a friend slot at the Pep Guardiola so at the account komono. So when you look at the big teams in the Premier League, Carrick take over no Wotu when you a successful victory against almost all the major coaches in the Premier League, and that is a massive plus for coach a friend Carrick. The Old Trafford and Rano United has ever back to the Champions League after missing that slot for the last 3 years. They say the new Champions League format, Giants never Manchester United. Now say we to so Carrick born now. The narrative is always it looks simple. As a onyeshi, people are not seeing the tactical twist and changes are. Carrick Diababeke team no. To some extent, recently now, as we've been brainwashed into believing that coach be fair Juma, as I say, was set up in arms to no koto goalkeeper for froba, no koto defender for froba, na striker for frokotaba. I say recently ni ayama sa ade na ababe normal, because the truth of the matter is one key element of a good coach. A coach otimi beto team. Na team na da ona. On share down for bianca, but why your team ye? Our mama team no the results of the team no as compared to previously the results they were getting. No to na adie ba ko e dey judge coaches so. Now say na freedom na back to the extent say coach be ba. Yes, you on turn the players into no. E me starting judge no. This was the basic element in judging coaches. transform players, get the team's confidence back, get them back to winning ways. And that was the basis. And first now, there will be no conversation about whether we should give him the job on permanent basis or not. Because at the end, results, performance, confidence, team bonding, excellent relationship, fixing defensive and attacking issues, getting players, getting his lineup right, getting his substitution right. Everything I carry to Manchester United, we are turning into good. But then me can say, I carry here discussion whether he should be given the job or not. Because Ole Beyebi in 19 matches, no Ole win by 15. Yadi adwuma ma Ole no. And your man said them move smooth sa ama Ole. That is the first thing. The second thing is that recently, Amanfo believe in the past of managers in giving them a long time. So coach, then why you paint here? You fair adwuma man for a longer period. And so the sad and so bad. Carrick need a lot of managerial history, which is positive, to be the basis. Or they see this current performance here. We see Dino also. I'm a man for any GDA in the structure, and that is why we are here. The answer is simple. The performance of Manchester United under Michael Carrick, there should be no conversation about say deserve a chance when it comes to the job. That would be an unfair conversation. A Jumana Carrick, he deserves a chance. As to say a big chance or not, he has proven enough based on the Wababe. Say, ye the Jumana mana on good when mass. Because me to say na o check teams ne lose coaches na. Obeka Real Madrid. Alonso Koye in January. Obeka Avero Aberoa. Obe take you over from Alonso. Me to what has been the story. And then Abrante and modern body nyina dia dance say SSS club e friend no Madrid pe coach foforo. So no so Koye. But when timi anye. Yabro sinu ade Chelsea for Krenya adidie ne man 6 years. When timi anye adwuma even 6 months. Na so mu jano kwan. Why? The results was just not good. Especially after the window na ebe kan say new manager bounce window no. The results was not good for him. But that cannot be said about Carrick. Especially in the big matches against Villa, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool and City. To get a win against all these managers. And yeah, Jumaketwa. So to the summer common here then said, since Carrick take you over, about 12 matches in the Premier League. You to 12 matches now 27 points. Manchester, sorry, about 14 matches or 32 points. And that is the story. That is why you should give Carrick the credit. 32 points in 14 matches, which is more than any other manager. Yes, Arsenal about 14 or 27 within that period. City about 12 and all 27. So City will 2 as well. But pick it and they can't. So he's the best manager since so take you over. And that is why United are in the Champions League now, even with matches to go. And I think giving Carrick a chance should be the next agenda. Okay. He has proven that he deserves a chance when it comes to the conversation. As now, so Mabaso. This season, my catcher said, "Adia Arsenal, ya my penny say, Omoko forma, Omon that formonche." They find a way of coming back. Arsenal lose to Manchester City, but so after that, some manager draw against Atletico Madrid. I chance Arsenal bit me home advantage in the Champions League and see if they can get to the final. And Mama Fulham 3-0. That is what is necessary. Say Newcastle so to much 1-0. And we need you here. It's about the resource. How you can get the win. It will to Yambo Arsenal, but now 6 points got pressure now is on Manchester City. As I feel Pep Guardiola say the players know a trophy winning mentality. When the pressure is on you, you can find a way of coming back. So, interesting weekends.
Thank you.
I am Fabas, but the animal various personalities.
Thank you. With that, Jibo.
Morning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm a chasing free. Obeda assembly there. Iya no ayenyi.
Yeah.
Kivu there no. Because assembly akwa yi no ho ano dada. Nti yi ho ano ayenyi. So no chenase. But one thing is Inter taking a bold decision. Sometimes to top clubs and taking those risks. What do you say before an appointment as Inter Milan head coach to take you over from Simeone Inzaghi? Na Ukuchi Palmer. Just 9 games, and the Palmer boy you. Just 9 games. Anka club her level Simeone Inzaghi di Inter Milan koye.
Yeah.
The last 3-4 seasons of Champions League final, their worst position within that period when it comes to Italian Serie A aims to placing second. And they have challenged the last 4 seasons for the Serie A title, whether against Milan, Napoli, Zutu, Inter show fighting spirit, any the Oma Motimiaji. Aside and these are players Zutu, be a Champions League winners. Manola Kanji is a Champions League winner. Be a Champions League finalist. Ofo Mutimina Baksoni wabo Champions League final. Nicolo Barella wabo Champions League final. Hakan Chanulu wabo Champions League final. Mkhitaryan wabo Champions League final. Lautaro Martinez wabo Marcos Thuram wabo Jean Sommer wabo final. Nti say players we ewo ho na person do mo reach the next level la. Obeden wa hwe players we ni ma kwa ka say e di kivu neba. Players ni kromo ntiase. Yes, on the road to win the Italian Serie A, Mecca said it wasn't a convincing Inter Milan compared to previous seasons under Simeone Inzaghi. But the most important thing is that Yebefa Kivu as a young coach coming up, opportunity to coach a top club. I will have a chance a boy as a player. Namzo Tuaji Siriano. I hardly so be because offer this season compared to Simeone Inzaghi season now. And this season, I'll bet me I say even Inter Milan against top clubs in the Italian Serie A. To say Juventus, Inter won once against Juventus or the J Arena against Napoli. Omulusu or Diego Armando Maradona Sports Stadium. Napoli, the ball draw was San Siro. Against AC Milan, Milan show home and away. Against AS Roma, yes, Omo picking 6 points against AS Roma. Lazio, the mono number 1, and I'm going to Lazio, our Stadio Olimpico. It's even against their direct rivals. This is I'm competing for Serie A. Inter and me, and we need a game against them. Make Milan and Napoli. But you know, even when you are performing bad against Oman no more a challenging league, now the difference between Inter Milan and AC Milan and Napoli this season is smaller teams no more Serie A no any match in my Inter Milan. Almost show more easy. Show more sa. But work for Napoli now for AC Milan. Against our smaller teams na Inter show more anyhow no. Napoli ni AC Milan ni timinya sa de no. It was these two clubs are no more chasing Inter Milan for the Scudetto. Inter entimi amass more points against them no. O tiny table no de kwa sewa. Teams no more middle table teams no more that's your idea. Inter Milan ye Juma. I think he has done well. And one thing is Zutu, what they call the other side a Champions League and you feel here. Because Inter Milan is a big club. Now it's our Champions League season. Na Bodo Glimt na Babe you free. He will learn on the job, at least having these players around and an experienced person in Pepe Morata who knows how to assemble players. Normal the coach opportunity to coach them and get results. No, I think Kivu will also be there one day in Tiensha how we see Ako. Michelle Arsenal ni Fulham nibi. And the first question I may say, Ateta why now? May I sure say your boss season ni we. Na say Arsenal intimi anji Premier League na. Ateta tenani demu din na odini ti etu ni sumi yeswa. Asemba ko be kan say Premier League ya manji de me dimi ho abro. Sometimes we beat Missy. Normal Arsenal fans were complaining. Not to say player ninja good. But a drew point to be a born a bar. Other teams now no more competing. Almost a deal. A strength, a weakness. It will be a season the best at no. Or fair be about 10-15 games there. You are on top. Near done fixtures no. You have done fixtures no. I feel almost your coaches now. Oh no, more boy and the teams now no ball first 15 games no. I for must start finding a way to stop how you are playing and on the tour Arsenal. At a point, teams realize they say, and who you saw be press Arsenal back for no. Just make sure say Sa spaces no midfielders no one. Press their midfield. Leave the back four. Omukra bo na hwan no de bema no. Midfielders on me first player among the Arsenal midfield be the ball man is Zubimendi because on the body deep line rule. Zubimendi is to me konkoje ball. It's Arsenal back four na jibo no more confused. The best they can do and some ball long balls either to their wingers and answer their target man. It's teams ebehu Arsenal. Games bebre and Arsenal go through this process. And the people say Ateta needs to change. After Zubimendi, a player, how Arsenal player supporters celebrated the signing of Zubimendi. That same player, it do point to be an after Arsenal supporters, Gano. And as someone more can say, because we are Spanish, and now Teta Spanish, it was satisfied Spanish players. But Utanasi Dina or Arsenal team now. Say, Zubimendi dear. A quiet Teta first of us upon the ball, and the baby a yedri, Zubimendi also. And to your coach, I be kakra. Enra share the Arsenal 3-man method no, on Saturday. So too. Declan Rice again. And I hope saying you too late. Say Yebeka say I don't want for Declan Rice more. Baby Arsenal do say no. So too they are competing for 2 top titles. The Premier League and then the Champions League. Whilst at the point, City, at the top of the Premier League, you know. Only the only English side, I'm the two, competing for the Premier League title and at the same time the Champions League trophy. It's anyhow you assess Arsenal season at this particular moment until say season ibe kwana wiye. Obeka say Arsenal season now you know. At this particular stage, so Arsenal has been the best English club. When it comes to competing at all front, especially competing at top level competitions. You cannot compare any English team this season to Arsenal. Roto yesterday game na Mikel Arteta nani abre na nani bre ye no. Won say baby anyome ko no. Ese oye ne nyome yi. This was how Arsenal parody on midfield. Lewis Kelly, Declan Rice, and then Eberechi Eze. There be a kasa asem we say. You bet you 2 players so to no more the same position. But no be out of something different. A do point be obedient here, a do point be obedient here. When it comes to recycling, see a ball team under pressure. Maybe a Arsenal, Ajibono, our opponent in a press woman. Okay. Saboni could demat no the garden sema. Obet me hold do bona contain pressure. Better than the Berechiese. It was a point Arsenal under pressure. Arsenal person move free pressure more. Or here will be to hold on to the ball. No be reduce pressure no. Odegaard one be here. Then the other side, a Berechiese, a dear no way. What a Berechiese so far Arsenal and say to as a number 10 and as a 3rd man method or far drive. The take on say good. At the same time, the decision making at the final third, it's when it comes to creativity. A better cheers a Diana was through a chair Martin Odegaard. But see a case you call for game controller. Odegaard being better than a better cheesy. But what share Arsenal season now? You do the last header no. What Arsenal no more lucky? Game control. No more here Obi open up defense to create opportunities. It is season, you know. Your boss season now, and you may be the season anymore. It's about the coaches or strengthen the bench. Play a big crowd of her. It be a first half of the season, no. By the second part of the season, now coach na start so you so player no. Eti ye na ye too late, but me feel say their game against Fulham recently make counting among one of Arsenal best games of Maboni this season in the Premier League. They were dominant, especially Lewis Kelly, any Declan Rice, how Declan Rice protected the back four, the kind of control of the met team, you know. And Mesoto, how Anas Kelly to cover grounds, make sure say interceptions or yes, Anyomano. Any year push it team forward, the neighborhood is the demo. These are times that Arsenal need to put pressure on City, especially based on how a City fixtures now, you know. It was a good result for club friends at Arsenal. Manchester United say Liverpool by 3-2. Asami up Liverpool season, no. Yes, they might get Champions League qualification. Ebi on be the 4th, ebi on be the 5th. Banyamianim nukreni. We one season the two. We a Liverpool fan and why enjoy. How a season never shall the kind of signings are never individually. So for players never akwa. Because Liverpool players are mutual media and as someone beside I maintain Premier League title. No. Isaac I struggle with injuries. Jeremy Frimpong so too yen shed them to me who roll crowd obo after the slot ya kokotono. We need to see China Florent Wirtz or Bayern. Liverpool are struggling to find a specific role for Florent Wirtz so be flourish to send the time and all by Leverkusen no. Eti over Liverpool season in a season and the slot mizoto akro no kofa as players ni by nyina no. Untimi arrange players ni. Manchester United on the other side it take a bold decision to save their season. And one decision mizoto may sure say majority of Manchester United supporters at this particular moment Betty Yemubiase. Obi send me message say season the best start yes Manchester United in rat of form. Yes, no moon rat of form. One and they say coach na no ho no. The system na no use no. Ain't me for moon rat of form. 2. No your coach even on the touchline. Say Manchester United co difficulties ma obre ansa no find solution. When a big club, a club every single season, supporters' expectation is a about Champions League. Even in their worst season, say Manchester and Po Anyi Liga, they should be part of the top 4. Because we are a traditional top 4 club when it comes to English football. And 10 see Manchester go 2 or more seasons without Champions League football. It's the next season in Econo, not science near clear. Say they need to take a decision. Then time we need to do two. Looking around, finding a coach for a long-term project is difficult. Say Sadia, young for will be a club nasi. We name club name. Then comes in Michael Carrick. The Carrick, you know, Bema Boda. Stage no one. It's not about tactics, but more about motivation. My players not see qualities omo how omo kojina park ne so a on betimi do omo qualities na ba na team na nya resource. It is like giving the players confidence. E ho anam tutu players na o Sesko and Sesko ni etimi bobo Sesko yes do ne na touch ball no adamina ball na fa no na kunya hey, but at a particular moment Sesko cross so be mistake o yet Kroma America say Kobe Menu ni Bruno Fernandes intimi more one position. Watch Kobe Menu yesterday. Obi a one position. And they have Kobe Menu Zutu. Nenwa performance. So yeah, Thomas Tuchel na at stadium. It will be difficult to drop Kobe Menu from the English squad they go work up now. Enti Carrick there, whether he will continue or not, what he has done since he appointed as Manchester United coach, no, a very difficult so be take she players in the confidence. The Manchester United and Amorim and a Liverpool take can money 2-2. And I compare third go, Liverpool never show. Yeah, busa someone never share third go, Liverpool never share. Eti Manchester and
okay, so this quick one before we say I'm was Kobe will give away the dressing room verdict on Michael Carrick. Now and no tea no. Let me quote him here. Or say Ombusana about Carrick. And this is what the young man said. Or say we want to follow him. We want to die for him on the pitch. He wants us to fight, and we did that today. His confidence is not just me, but all the players. It's huge. Amanfo is an endorsement of players.
I say we see the American. Then omuhia sa player no, omuhia sa coach no, and you will be able to he will go out to criticize his own players, make the players feel say on say players like Kobe Menu no, and yet only about talent too. But anytime on Beshe club ni jesi no, so to they represented the heart and the soul of the club. The determination obe put up. And then your mobile no park in no. Obia no Beshe Manchester jesi at that particular mobile side no. Ball crown expecting so than I be konoko ni tino oko. Because omo there club ni money wo moto ye. Opie was stay opie ya no. People will start pointing fingers. O hebo funu akobon wo ni sa anyoma no. It's those players. Every single club in the world, so to the Hanomu first our players ni bishim. It's Manchester so the omo e yakobi menu. And then Manchester City bebo against Everton. I'm so too. At the end of the day, they say Arsenal lead City 6 points. City were 2 outstanding games.
Saturday they play.
They play on Tuesday.
They'll be unborn now. Brentford
on Saturday. No matter about Tuesday.
And next week.
And next week.
Unborn now about Brentford.
Okay.
So maybe 2 matches before Arsenal play West Ham.
My answer dey be kakra bi wa. Why are they be ka say Pep Guardiola must to men train man league no only nko the last header because bebre. Shadi bi. We Zutu the 2024-2025 season, which is last season, which was not even City almost best season from April. Remember when you say from the 2nd of April, you were April, the first game in April was on the 2nd, or against Leicester City, or Leicester 2-0. From the 2nd of April to the last Premier League game last season on the 25th of May, our boy against Fulham. Pep Guardiola and lose game bia. Okay. Into more and Everton game no money abreno omuntie. Then this is the 2023-2024 season. The first game in April was on the 3rd of April 2024. Oboy against Aston Villa. Villa 4-1. From that game to the last game of the season, the Premier League, which was played on the 19th of May, Mizuto share West Ham 3-1. What they call previous season after last season now? What do you say? Pep Guardiola in his last 3 seasons, excluding this season, in the month of April, in the last 3 seasons in the Premier League, Walusu from April to the end of the season, Walusu just 1 game. And that was the 2022-2023 season against Brentford. Eti about the last header now, or you master of it. And nothing ani yamu bi kase, ma teta mfani nruho. No dini druho, obema na dwene. And they were born against Everton. Another side up, so too very difficult to play against them, especially at their home. Omunim how to defend and at the same time hit opponents on the break. And your game at Everton in Shego, Everton will score. But the problem is how they will prevent City from scoring. I want to be a problem no. Because City team no a blue point be no. No money that's when you know about go sha na Haaland so. When Semenyo came in, Lord didn't be free Haaland so. And Ryan Cherki, Ababe the chief creator at the final part of the season. It is saying creating and shady. And your problem with City beam. It's Everton to score by 2-1 or 3-1 for club offense Manchester City. When game or more ever ball. I think I also debate now starting beam. The Vinicius Mbappe debate. Then Remado against Espanyol. Now Remado for any aje. Adiamo money aje says virtually Barcelona has won the Spanish La Liga. Adiano peso omoba I God of Honor or more Remado in Barcelona. They don't want to do that. Until say next week near Classico never so. NC. But who should not give me carefully? So to young for your knee a song cost no. When they bet me, I solve that Vini Mbappe problem. Because me there, from the Florentino Perez that I know, me need to move that. Say Real Madrid at a point will separate Vini and Mbappe. Especially in Menimia, Seba Kunkonen Kabako, Florentino Perez and yes, I know. It's they will need a coach to Vini in a park so he's performing. Mbappe in a park so he's performing. And yet only one player, not the other one, the both. And I wish Vinicius Junior boy against Espanyol. Question I want to say, in games of Kylian Mbappe, who has scored over 40 goals this season in the Spanish La Liga, and then a Vini struggle. It has another debate among the Real Madrid supporters. Say ye just Vini Quine because once I was in the contract, says I'm not a problem. And I say Kylian Mbappe, and I can find a few PSG, but not be a problem. Am I? Yeah, quite a too. We will see how this problem will be solved at Real Madrid. But a year there. About the days when Real Madrid had Beckham, Zidane, Figo, Raul, Owen, Cassano, Luis Nazario de Lima. And I'm in here, but Real Madrid didn't me find young
coach, you have a zero. Okay, until we play one opana.
Yeah. Man, be famous matching. Was it full ambition 1-0? Okay,
so was it Everton will not lose today. Has the man that called striker very on Saturday morning called him again? Kwame Hassan. But I'll say, I just joined the program through Facebook. Please, did Zach talk about the supposed in-between fixture?
So
yes, I was that Bauti monitor or the total small jagger. That the Arsenal always lost is not what is his verdict. Now, after the massive between Kwame, Zach by Chania kind of Manutino, young quay. And as I'm saying, the 2 hours now.
Coach Nasa.
A coach now.
I found a tannet you. They said, oh, one man, you know, tannet you know.
Young quay.
Gentlemen, Denta, I was young. The maker say,
is that boy?
I was also a I say go 2 weeks be.
Oh, because I said the new Newcastle for you.
Eh, na Sasambro Sunday dinach.
Young boy.
Gentlemen, dental clinic. I was here the make a choice say. Baba de come so yes say akukudam. Eno makoma bomu a as dentist no so fa bra na enye ho adwuma emfama wo firi ho ko na unya nompa wutimi bubom kama na wo firi chim no what say yes and na bo na wo firi chim no a nyama ye kama wo ba de ye nie examination consultation root canal treatment RCT asam na making skilling and polishing teeth whitening braces jewelry ye buy restoration na ye extraction kama edi amount ye nyina no ye be replace wo so no bia opese ye fa we nkose ye ntu we mehye nyina no ya said ye wo ba enka nungwa main lorry station enka hona no atomic down kobinya run about twam bra kumasi de off Baltimore High Street Abrepo Junction asam na mekan ye nkrobata ba ko ho mo amu tachiman no magazine off Kenton Road kofodi nkrobata na mienu Central Police Station na Tadisco Junction mo so amu aflawo no opposite GCB Bank wudu wane chem awatamalia tishigunie Post Office NMTN Tam and Ayeshe. Gentlemen, Dental Clinic was on the PROMOTIONAL Safrano. It was 0598 731 823 0549 906 588. No, when gentlemen, Dental Clinic, no, I also know what you ma at the amount. Make an answer. I was here 10 years. Last week, enemy ball. Camel Natural Selection Shower Gel. Me di what dance your war. Na me yoku from so. What I about tobacco be me na be fia. Oba be gisi kam do me kwa. Let me busa yes dabi. Oba nso wo gina chetu so. Wo jada ka ba ko pena ni nyina no. Fan wasa na me se maza. Gana ye pade po. Enu nti na King Dave Investment Limited. Wono no kwa broche. No wo se de mudi dwaria. E ma mo we de ne kama no. Momma ye bi Ghana fo so nya bi ye. And Odibi Bag Ghana Nakama Natural Solution Shower Gel. Obo modena nya bi dwaria. Ebusia wo de kobata house wo. Fa kobi fa so sapone mu. Ebe po hu puku. Wudi dwaria afeni e ba be hwe die no ani. Wedie no ani no na yepie tuntum chocolate kokoa na yi ne kama e wo de agi obia ho to ko mechechirema kyerɛw wo hia ho ne America ebi wo ho ye rose and white tea ye avocado ne papaya ye aloe and milk and coconut and vanilla blueberry and lavender and also el honumwa obi so de eno no me ka ne say ya e kumase ne nkran ya to de apete so bi anya bi enko fie na wo dware a otumu say yes they say de nyama ye kama emadware mo mpa dware kran say de o nyina preserve obenya camel natural selection shower journey bi e de dware de wotuo mobodem na fre number de oto no mako fre number ma me ne hia me e 0243 74 4855 0244 371459 0244 371459 kai sama kai wo se mao mema o obia ekodware camel natural selection shower gel na pre nyama aye ready kama wasum bianti Dr. Sam was a modern na rehelo ewo abepo first grade filling station hwa eni hu ya de bia pabra na so ye na omuaw ye wie pa hania diabetes stroke mema so memo di mensem kama bi ena koye dodan ngofo pu ekohwe no na fe wo boa emani no glaucoma cataract ni nyina no wayi di afiri ho 0243 001058 na wonya Dr. Sam ama wasum dwenti watumi aboaw franco nie adepanie wo to ade na efe no ewu agama abecha de amaw ne bo no so kakra bi franco free tere nyema so nye ne ena dollar iba form no ena chese wo bete ne de so waye amianwu sampa ntrimu asampa Nokia Samsung iPhone ni nyina no ukwa watete so sanso ene wo smart TV 32 to 100 boyi kase no ebi wo ho ne air condition eno ya papa chest freezer washing machine microwave blender generator CCTV camera no mento sanko kase sikafo nkwa ne hia wusu be hia bi efie na wusie no office ho bank ho hotel ho na afia connect dia to phone so ne ehun so adwuma no mu sese dia dia bibia de na pepepepepe susuji ni padi ni nyina no me ka ne sa ejaba ju adum old man konkofo clan new kajetia honyina number no 0245316969 JM Ado and Sons enupa no eno mudi rekadi aba well sleep spray mentimi na for no just obetra wa ka phone so sa be se premto bre no da so to ho wonya bia 30 minutes before bed for go ka chema so enana be fa wontam wo be dan so kama ade a chi ahona masisi ho so wo wie pa wa ye surgery and chaye na bomodem episode recover uhia we no vitamin D, magnesium, zinc and yedi calcium no yedi afrafra yedi KO calcium tablet unom ya pe na afi me na nanom ya me chapa mentimi nkofo mu no obesade ni nyina no ebejai 1+400 ne de empanimfo ya no no ni ato 1+400 suspension liquid ne bi ede amankra no ebre bia ne babia wo bia no di we me we nya na dwede ne bi sankofo de no agese me twen mani twa so anu makwakonom me di anka brebrebre bodi wo se bre bia bomode fa na bo se bedi me wa hu amanyama aye kama 0509 439 063 0302 666-132. I mean, I will say a Oyerepa Mother's Day celebration. I know, and you did modern a copy on the 10th of May time. I know, 12:30 to 5:30. Our Francho Market, I don't know, Oyerepa Kitchen, Mama Council do and the cooking competition, dancing competition, live band that's here. Ya no channel so. So baba, if you just South, Queen Mother, about him, and then Munyam ever treachery. So and our Francho Market and Women's Association, hairdressers, new dressmakers, no, Omonso Ebaba no more. Social no aya franco hene ya no aka sponsor no Testy Tom and Oyerepa and Akabum supported by MCE for Afija Kwabre South District Assembly MP for Afija Kwabre South constituency and also Eka who been a Jumadi Yadeba on the 10th of May Amanyama Ayekama I mean Kawo San Kwakrano Nyami Adumwa Jumadi Kasia Ebason 24th African Athletic Championship we no Accra 2026 and yaje ediasi na so enu ntime kawo se wudu na chem University of Ghana Legon Hodmodia na chesa nya asem ketua 12 to 17th of May na dwumadie yede ebramo na tumu se yakuku damo America omuni mutupa no na de no be share obi te se Bitri Chebet taso na Faith Kepengon aha yebenya Tobin Amusan de don doso umba be Cap Benjamin Azamati ho and Abdul Rashid Saminu omunyina eba ya na feel the speed no the power the pride ni nyina no ebetwagu we the 24th Senior African Athletic Championship feel the heat and na eba so powered by Ministry of Sports and Recreation, Confederation of African Athletics and Ghana Athletics and I say yemfa we emfa emro so yemfa say na legend emra metwa so emadwumadie no entwa so emfa mamu
yeah of course bibia come me who say
captain akwaba na say
oh me so to no e pa
oh he match dey him bi
Me share bit and pieces.
Agents.
Me share Arsenal goals no.
Oh, na make Ghana there na. So the only na ya open kasi.
Slightly me yokotoko if me dema and goals us slightly.
Na wo fie.
Na we go up and down now.
There's na wo fie.
Vera mo na TV ho.
Na wo fie.
Na me ni fie but na wo if it's not okay.
Na the okay ni there be ni an the end does.
Na mo mini
Because na wo fie because no around that time no. Na me persist busa na sem. But me I miss it. Ntina me so work am free o. Now ni fie.
Straightforward question.
Na me ni fie.
I require straightforward.
As baby I'm on TV ho. Na mo madam for be ho. Baby.
Tama. Me pa cho we dey miss na we no ebekwa ama senior no answer. Na afi head of sports any mama council madam Roma mo yes analysis we mami. Kakra be dey no na start na from ba the voices ni others ni ka ho no because it's very interesting. How United liberates, rescues, pulls and plug Kotoko out of relegation danger. 8th position on the league log with 43 points. Chelsea will be saved, nations in trouble. Tama, asama kesi ne ebobo basa no.
Tama ke Kotoko adene be mu ye.
Tama mpacho he
Kotoko 43 points.
43 points.
Na relegation for mu be.
Se kanya hohoi ade na asinu a.
Mo ya ma league table no na
we dey hen kakra wa daroma.
Because Kotoko 43.
She said 43 no.
They say I can say more relegation. I think the last point is 36. And I'm what?
36.
36.
What 36 I won't count.
Omo there in the league table nini.
Kotoko 7 points above the drop zone.
Baby, first 7 on there. But your first 7 here, but Dreams was saying.
Dreams what
Omo Kotoko the same point but Omo goes.
Antieni. Omo we ni. Basake 40. Heart of Lions 39, Swedro All Blacks 38, Nations 38, Chelsea 38, Vision 38, Young Apostles 36, Hohoi and 11 Wonders among Kahon. Back open there joining. I don't know be over 43.
Tama
43 obekan komo we hu senior.
Senkanya Hohoi na. Ntina
me dey say obi am Hohoi ogodo 43 points. The other Young Apostles na wa almost 36. Who be 36 go 43 and just 6 points.
6 points per. And aka
four matches. No, in check right now we Holy Stars score free many anya there. Na the all 43 no go for na be kan go we.
And the akoye say 6 points no. You see aka 12 points o. 2 go.
Train obi agiji bi go to beji bi hohoi no on beji.
And so afi no wa be fie. And na save wo no. And I say, woman, no.
It is always so say, Yabu, Diana can ye and chibi. Yes, I know, Patrick. Engineer Cano. Niakan, Yabu, Diasi and chibi.
Per the estimate where you did. Kotoko 3 matches on the Luzu. Then and I mean, Busa say.
Some test me.
Men can't be about Kotoko lose 3 matches at once. I just wait my lose more matches at all.
And so he has their own.
And then the one has a number about that. Sorry.
And so that one will in the able.
And I'm just
a someone call you know, I say I want to learn. That's
what I think.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
But for time, money,
I see.
Young man, last season, yes, Yabu Bibi.
Got to go bones at you, Omaka.
Asema Kotoko.
Adena yunza.
Kotoko tibia mu no.
Ye ba sorry.
Kotoko tibia mu asem na ye ka ne sa no.
Okay.
Anon ase a onya abota.
Na men dia say. Ya hwe ase dreams so.
But for 43 for is that dreams when you 43.
Aye.
Carella so 43 na.
Carrera 41.
WWE Carrera was.
Masa Nyabote no heni o.
I beat him. Carrera was
the 6th position. Almost that 7th. Na Kotoko da 8. Kotoko da 9th kra. Bechim go 8. Kotoko da 9.
Bechim ko Kotoko.
Basa ken.
Ba league go. League ni ana ha juno.
Table no obi
said na.
No o ma yen ni. Table na better so ma yen. Now obi a plus 10 goals kura there obi a one man he go to me beside him with the same point.
Every almost head to head.
Head to head near the you. Ade, yes, I
more return leg no cry.
8th position.
Another one soon on Modiaba no. And also still I know Bechem da
8.
Yo.
Hey, yeah, na says abodi amu petem chi.
Link table no munye ni.
Ade.
Omo da 8.
Kotoko da 8. Yo. Enti ho na twitwa je Kotoko.
Goal difference of 10 plus 10.
Ade na onka next 3 matches no so you win here be 2
-4. Ba Kotoko ni beche omo bo only 1 match.
Nti aka second leg.
After Wednesday no. I'm say week.
Na first leg one share obi.
Bechem share Kotoko.
Ana second Bechem da Kotoko.
Dabi yes I check.
Dabi obi omo the idea of it to but sana mom dey any say.
Wrong.
Omo but me say mu dey enti omo ye any say no. The return leg has not been played.
No, but on crash Bechem Okumase.
Okay.
Kotoko Bechem Okumase. Yes. Kotoko Bechem Okumase. It is Sunday. Sunday na say Kotoko Bechem.
Okay.
Sunday Kotoko.
Dabi aduan no mbo mu nwira. Dabi aduan.
Solo yankwe.
Bechem kra na ya share wo mo.
We are 4 games to go.
One
Beating Gold Stars brings a relief. Coach Ibrahim Tanko and Mediama mocks Gold Stars.
When you beat direct an opponent who is behind you, definitely it's a relief. We are now 5 points ahead and 4 games remaining. We are looking forward. We need the 3 points, and if we are in the game, we are 2-0 ahead. You have to control the game. That's why. Normally we wanted to score, but I mean the 3 points is more important. Definitely the 4 games it's not going to be easy, but we are going to prepare very well. And like I said, 4 games we want to win the league, so definitely we have to fight.
Eti no eti de ekono no sack from Paul Manson. Nation FC supporters goes on their knees begging Dr. Chei and also attack from Paul Manson verbally.
Coaching that the area papa manonko papa when any man coaching the slow papa coaching the train on what team no you better team no so you dey papa yes that yes I will person that because let none person come let none papa the train ya fa papa ya pa ya serious record this season player pa na has na ba be record I know the Kotoko share ya no mo break record we share league mu da no we share 3 we share wada we share da na has so ba be break record papa me da platform be break so ya be say ya boy ya man for page me na risk enye easy am for one can na be take for me personal call because of the nation we don't now coach ya can be na odi atabu to say why don't have back any mu no we dem eyo
People are point that to the car and I support it. What's my mom make up? I'm so sitting down. Is that ne coming back to Kotoko, let me say kwano ya da one. It's sad, but we put this game on aside and look forward for the other games. Hamza Obin on the loss to.
It's very sad, but as part of the game, we need to take it aside and concentrate on this game. Well, I think bit lack of concentration at the back line. That is where we had the problem. There was disorganization at the back line, of which we are not able to find the line where we're supposed to organize ourselves. So in our coming games, that's what we work on, especially with the corrections at training grounds, and then make sure in our coming games we try to organize ourselves very well at the back in terms of defending. There was a lot of sideline and square passes. That's how to say. So the forward liners were not able to get a lot of deep line passes. That was why we couldn't get a lot of chances, especially in the second half. In the first half, we could see we tried to give a lot of forward and attacking passes, of which we were able to create some few chances. We need to work on that so that in our coming games we try to work.
Kotoko supporters no Costo Hamzata and Omubusa ne say Masa. Nenti dia sempa de na ekoso otimi no mu ntimi moboyi mayanya moma ye bresi.
Hamza, then a coffee. Your friends say, Lions, and I think what we are Charlie. I can't possible to be betrayed.
Dreams for and so I responded with Kotoko. Omo you know. Tell Pacho Dreams for so a video so producer man. I'm say Kotoko situation mo money. So mo money is you.
Oh, I mesh why not? Ah, young one of one. When I was so a chef for US. When I just say, construction work on US. Debut. Sir, can I vote in Bunua? We are last one.
That almost say, you know, a message on the Makotoko phone. Vision FC supporters beat referee for using VAR to collect dubious penalty against them. Referee Gabriel Opoku-Acheampong and Paul Etimaka goes out crying. Some Vision supporters were in custody but granted bail this morning. Tama, the CEO, Tamaso son referee that from no. I'm trying to wish you. Asam kesi. Na Tama, the and say every prosecutor and still on whom after 24 hours on whom they are you. After 24 hours, even they said it's about 24 hours. I'm born Saturday. Match I'm born Saturdays. Oma bon pa beme kono usu beme nsu unse ne o refi bi ne fele beme nsu we dey usu pa ya re wa we dey nim here say ya wo ma yi na pie efi na prelim ta nom de na ko ya pon
na se ho na ehunu
prosecutor
oboa
control he
wa hunu
if you Saturday, prosecutor
media see any 24 hours you. And I want to answer why.
Maybe reserve one word then on. Yeah, the back and come on.
Ah, we are winning. But me dey say wa
the sad issue is that after over 24 hours referee, the GFA prosecutor has tended a blind eye.
But there's no evidence of beating.
Referee that form when
that for no the it's a video near they can prosecute or that form here they.
I check it.
Referee no odi match no utwa here.
It could be so.
Ya CBC supporters agum. Amafe ni ya baili wo mo.
If there's another video omo bono. But video here ekwe dey ehun so bi ebu. Obi am ehun so bi ebu obi o.
Tama omo bu na wie na ye di.
The prosecutor cannot.
But prosecutor no say dey see your parking more prosecutor no.
Obey report. Obey report.
Referee no, the referee.
But based on the video there, BBN we just say ebu.
They not that from name.
Obi because we try o. You be a prosecutor. Wo so ujina bibi so the truck rata o. Ebi because referee ndi match na no to form. Eto obejo onu a prosecutor. They be saying in some neka. And the prosecutor me mean no way. But me just say based on the video that we are seeing. Who do you control big rata?
And about the movie.
Referee report no mo no obetro. We beto am so we ebi onu agwa na yare.
We no kwa wosum. Na wosum so e.
For video I ebo no bra na. Captain yanko for video ebo no bra.
Ebe se dey you pa. O nya ka onye you no fi. Because somehow they must come. I hope say any beating. I hope say any beating.
Ombo no.
But say sanity so yes if no be acting. Yeah. Because that no more quick when it comes to such things. Now omo fe temporary ban no. Na edi kan am stadium on ka say honye safe ayebo football.
I agree with you but
you know.
Yeah,
the video I heard there that's
okay. Police would din China. No.
So I want to tell you, your ball no na ball na saying the court. That is one we say. After the game omo fa ho ayimra. I think the FA will have to speak to that.
Captain Yachin for to move.
Oh, so some guys the FA have to speak to that. Because to as I talk ourselves no kana wedding. So to Kotoko continues to sink. Of course. And then so as I Kotoko at the time of Kotoko Saki Karim Zone. Now or pre-league give you role. Mini I need to see but what I know is
at the time as you to air resign please. Mega so be any our Saki Zito.
That was it omu yin na di o na no
okodan
omu kakra misika osi misika omu ntwa ya
Zito wrote a letter of resignation in Humbi.
But that Kotoko Kama Kotoko
Tama Zito
na second letter
na tama we obi dia outside twanika
na second letter
also be resign because Zito wrote a letter so I resign.
Tama Zito Kotoko committee no Zito committee no na obi ala tekuta maybe Zito na fast attend that again.
You know Kotoko dey na ma bonti.
What I say because Zito knew Kotoko be sack no some 4-5 matches before omo sack no.
We information wo.
Of course Zito.
Yeah nibi.
At the point in time Zito kasa wa ka say wadani janka oni obi to report to so be kai say na. Around that time na nipa bi abobutumpo. Se be just to kwan. So to mu use to no be kan na enai
to resign no dey come you know.
Whatever the person put them. To resign no.
You see radio a house of record too. The record we have Zito resigned.
Zito resign no. So to enai Kotoko e ben relegation esin top 4. What I say? I say winning the league. But at that time Zito Okono na Kotoko e can competition no. Together with Mediema, Gold Stars, House of Hope. These were the 4 teams. Since then, Zito progression sana Asante Kotoko. Now, what is the problem? Kotoko is a common factor. 3 different coaches with almost the same results. Zito.
Now I'm about saying.
The first game ni.
Send the one day back up.
The first game ni, but no assistant to your friend is Prince Wusu. Because Dreams FC one teamer in most times they not open team Kotoko sa. They want Ghana football no pa. But the nay Kotoko ko Dreams Koba. Omo team share how you release video e dey am ko Asante Kotoko. I him. That is why me free say somebody will have to speak. me de bia meka say sa as obi afford arm ase omumfa ho ne de air course no so too.
Say no be ka say who speak ya ka say.
Oh, speak not in talking terms, but action.
Okay.
All decisions be. So too. The Koron supporters now becoming gradually too. They are losing it. Look at how the supporters cheap player watch and Mugusana. Oh, can be betrayed. Look at just look at this. Just imagine you support any flower court where you are game center game away. No, we not 2-0 against Santiago. So I think it's a media maker. Head of sports was here to boss here. Me football, I would try to say, if you are Simbu. How the football action driven are you? You take a decision be now you are the now movement be now your rest situation be then you would try to say yes, of course the board has been giving money. But there are a lot of things this is not Santiago to come to. Me share history but me sure be this year no. Ebe anya the year Kotoko lose games pa in Premier League. Ebe one of the years. Ebi ati ebe records here dia ba. Kotoko lose pa. Or lose games pa. So not too long ago the same team was competing. Was even though the say Omoji League, you know, but na enema e koso. O say league na ma say Kotoko ne house for actions am league na say debut. Kotoko ne house for actions am league ni debut. But has yes Asante Kotoko. So too bad. Somebody have to step in.
Okay.
The board no must react. That's all we be because I am check out that episode too. I check out that time announcement in buy na ana I am no eduma buy na wie. O ma yo mo de. The board no starting no put contingency arrangement bia e be hu say supporters be hu that so because sade no nya jinsa mu kura wo san revival na e dey say be som at the point that air sink you know. After me come as
okay.
E do mo show. So to coach performance on nations ekudada ana omansa akoka no because nations for pay supporters no pay performance watch
no ndabe no ba ya mbe
hey bisoto before match be about 3-4 matches o boko do wie supporters no mo kan what is the commercial everything so ko show me was a record because ko show me the mo break record as a new record omo house omo lose house of folk abe show omo forget about FA Cup odokodu han odokodu fanas eje hono mo hwe they feel say omu team no image no and the respect the team no wo no even though I strongly believe that House of Folk except nations are many surprised because this season House of Folk actually say when it comes to away performance they are the best omu ko ani team omo ba wi ase say mo hu say omu ya dey away echi so mo home omu di real league no am points omo amasse e wa away e dozen points omo jaru home echi so House of Folk a team say supporters in tra ho omo so bo mu tia su sa because omu free say Ghana league then get you home match points pa. But if you are able to win these away matches at the points where not say home you lose such games so to not adding because how to focus situation here so nations every performance there no so to ekudada and omo try to I want to believe that Dr. Kwame Chei on na coach no the good things rather than so be able to support it no
hey was supporters won't win 2 months so
because over the good things are coach I rather than say supporters they talk to them. Who's the football no it's like that it happens to be able to me
but as you brands na pay me family
it was good results me share me dey man Go Stars game me few a year me pick it from game name Salim Adams me get to me say the kind of season now when you know me share matches be brave but virtually team be our Ghana Premier League ni be am a match and who players or more. Salim a player of the season 2025-2026 Ghana Premier League. Yes, anytime on set me name the hand there, but the kind of talent in the Salim Adams to as well any more chance. As well any more chance. because our attributes we on ho hardly na be hu the Premier League nim. And aboa medema this season pa o. In games cry difficult time medema. Unso munya free kick just at the back of opponent goal poster. And no 18 years
grass at a point was linked with Kotoko.
Yes. Before San Medema. I think if there is a player to two who deserve basketball this season, Salim Adams. Yes, I'm out for raising issues about your local players and stand that they will blasters and Sanyamano. But Yaman opportunity. We were unim. Blasters granted the honey. Blasters free kick to and one said the whole.
Bono what say?
Oma Salim 4, Beshamu 2.
Wow.
Some of the end at the end of share net to some two. The kind of power we use to the bobono, it's not that easy. Aka coaching Kakrabio. Once a year, honey, a problem when I say, aside play an individual talent, you may being kind of bono. But Okome Diamano, I'm the town quiet no hold you mind. And he was the star man. Once a Drew stage say, and I saw big boys in the showcase. Say, Omoya big boys. The game that I watched yesterday, no. The two between the two teams, Mediama normally better than Gold Stars. Your leg in the standard, but already will be a showcase this season now. Mediama deserves so much league, you know, and no more determination there was so. Has Beshe Nations 1-0. I said we numbers to me Pesameka. But Trasma Mekane, Ubientini, na Yanyamano and Siboni. Maybe from poor man's issue, yeah, too. Now, may investigation. I'm saying, it wasn't like Coco Foundation's team, no more ye be bringing on Subiana from poor man's or Koguno. For the first time in the history of Nations FC, Yabo competition was Ghana how mobile final. Our more opportunity to play in Africa next season, which is the FA Cup. We are one game away from playing in the Confederation Cup next season. FA Cup dreams. Season and chassis at a point where our nations not play because trials. Indeed, even selection of players crimes to not a problem. And I'm from Poman so manager. Now, many nations support a bidding common. Many supporters is where I am checking ye. No beyond a year supporter would be to next sort Nakuma de DHU. Say support a bit because I'm from Poman so Cruncheska.
Oh,
to Jano.
So in Cheska.
I on Cheska. We are no more man the fans are one who are ruining glass or trim only be grand to. Tell you your supporter.
So be honest, so the audited.
Ah, so we support to team no coach na ke channel on fa bi nto o ma. And almost sooner, we say media for page ya no mu di ka no ko jono mo kasa wo. Omo na ekọ kasa akotia coach. Wa asem ne say ya, mzoto, o si coach no onyi ho.
I don't almost so many my fans.
Because I think the offer from Poor Man's Nations are yes, almost me too, almost standard, almost setting up last season in the league. But what do you think James were bad?
Yeah. And the two key games that they have lost. Previously, no more lose.
Asem Naba. Nankagana.
On the South Stadium from the Kesben FC days.
Agreed. But
one area I won't even go to form so sad.
But league na yebono. The best away team the best move. Aya has of folk. Now some Naba na koto kone has who home number show anka we news. So to home na koto kwana has abesha. Osi mebu afu. Asem na bentia. I think nations depending for supporters ni bi so mo check wo mo ye. Yes, I'm going to have a problem. But one way
now, only your cars will be in Chiscan.
Oh, yeah,
no, me can't say Bondi, I'm just say, Sebian will be on Casana, they show. Oh, Madame, my bomb,
the nation supporters now, names of Mudomia supporters and Casano. Once the nation supporters do an eye, to Oma, Omoye closer to Dr. Chi. A more special love, be my Dr. Chi. And they be a Mokwa Branca say. And no many supporters kakra and uncle Phobus who have to do Omo say my baby frame into your coach and now your chairman Obu across supporting nation the aim of this one nation say when he says Sunday and I league game your born wa brankers no kwa Dr. Chebe into supporting nation.
Oh how?
Oh but that is the truth. I can't the charity work
or supported that
there be
and now Dr. Chehu ni modern mo
obi wo ho am so to okọ stadium ho ni nyina no na adwene ne se ene the doctor be hweme
ba mbe so hu se tia hwenye operations no ope Dr. Chiase meba and operations
ekwan nkofo fa so di support no ma wo ko to
na say o we similar pa o reason tia wo ho and ze bia op play bia asem na akọ stadium and now chairman
be no support our say coach enyi ho nti ojwa coach
and yenga coach zo miem kaka
o miem se sei
ade do to miem
minim se to ebedu point a ebenya adaje aka kotoko asem no season de bibia no be sesa say ya na beko
loss
they will stay in the league, then they will start preparing for next season. Kodogo season no nyame no kuni no kuni en fan cast we wie nyane wo
Kodogo should end the season as poorly as the ending.
Na kodogo season say wie nyane time na
8
because to time na say bibia sesa what has changed?
They are losing matches.
What has changed? What has changed?
Me I just say in the last 6 matches Kotogo continue record more than 2 wins.
Because
which is not
because
Kotoko
the players are not performing. The decisions are quite
apart from players not performing, no. There's an aspect where with my team, no, but with my stop it. There are a lot of things. And I'm saying when you watch Tottenham Hotspur play yesterday, ultimately said there's a change. Management, coaching, and my says I we must stop.
The management coaching ye
and obiani omo ye involved in
management coaching yes ana beso chere
no me nka so omo fan say odi so ye wie nti de be kwa na ekon but the term must be
the make say at this stage no asema na maka for the past 2 weeks am so na there be a discussion before say benya more time ya discussing ye say on say ye share ye the instant problem so to them china say but a team at the last 3 seasons so if you be fair to yourself, it has really struggled.
Okay.
So what I'm say, problem na one day problem. Intimidate as I keep on saying, we are supporter. Just psych yourself. Say, go through this process till the end of the season.
All right.
The baby one so be anywhere better son.
Also be business.
The baby answer.
Nyame mfa nyina born in China.
Bonne won koma ye di anazem foforo. Okay.
Na I say Vijibo, you know what man penny phone cost. They don't know the damage they are doing.
Which people specifically?
The leadership of Asante Kotoko.
And they want to refer to
say leadership of Kotoko board near IMC because IMC board Roko Jiska. Normally I quite juma. And now means ye can't what is happening aboard the count IMC count. You know but momo na odomfa yankwa ankopem because it looks like the leadership is not ready to make any changes that would revive the club for now. From a distance, a mentality na kwa season ye into the CM win no yam bonus anko that is the mimi and that is not Kotoko. But they want one person here Kotoko, so you just have to understand because Kotoko is sanity. Saka one match Kurana Kotoko in G Liga, utimi koku bi wugu. Just to make a statement.
To register some more pride at least.
Exactly. That is a big club. And you na say has league going to mean. Wabesha nations ko. No ama has supporters we Kumasi any aje. Say next season Obana na nia prep league na ofra mo beba. Say big club ye no. Dika Kotoko takwai ebia wontimi ndi ba wa ko setakwa. Wa ko she mediama. Na the fear factor no maintaining wo ho. It next season one who bar still na ni hu on koje form good when him ase enko dreams koje 2-0 and nothing is happening. This is not how I got connection. If you read history now Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong hene ni enya na nkron kitenke no mos kata ho no masa atwen apem foforo so mba be kan ho ansa ne akoti ohene no ohene pe mu na pe no ye nkase ye nya ohene ni ntino ye janto kwane sa ya ba efio. That is what they are doing. The omoye no. Oh, ye ntimi anji league ntino.
Is the one on e.
On penny for that one. The leadership of Asante Kotoko. That is what they are doing. The leadership when you talk about the IMC, the board, because board based on personal letter by. They ni ebo mudina no mo share juma. Say from there ebo mudin. Omema Kotokuska, they've been giving the IMC money to run the club. So if you are giving money and this resource is coming, and you are okay with it, you are part of it.
Now they are the man who said they are okay with it.
No, we are okay and I first of all, Yetiana Lasa Fudukuba. Seems to try and someone by carrying not a chirasama bibri. And a jaddy dear chirasam. Because your Persia can't also can't say a candy dear chirasam. Say they are not happy with the technical team. And the technical team must improve on their performance. Monday Namiti Jibu Akunyem. Name say. Yanyan tears or muko meeting, a meeting or more con the coach will not survive. But decision a word training as the prince who soon name Hams and the Bejuman. And me can say Kotoko Pelig Naje. Na nuntin on pesesi to Kodia. These two personalities cannot do the job. Kotoko has before the game now each scores by so Yama when you be near hard and I'm so good. Bo has you the verdict. But no two was on Bekacho say Prince Owusu is not the man for the job and Hamza is overrated. Mesabe can already used to say, listen, these two personalities, decisions say young far more unless ye the additions ebe count. Si e jama mumi enu pa dia, but ayenti asisi tonko sakot ko pelig ageno. They cannot do it. We can't sack players now. So the only position you can make changes is the technical unit. Sani about effective question why I say wave ni be peja anasi be jina fa. What has been the decision around that position? After one match, me conclude even before see a Jumane Momo, and after one match, me can say these two personalities, they are not the men for the job. Shem to support her in the video two screens. Sorry, I see a Bruchiri and a Bobo and you are for Bastard.
Analyze issues.
Yes, a Bobo, yes, and for Bastard.
What over the record be as you say it to me for more MC, not 3 years or what no my ejuma.
And the chain.
Everybody was quiet.
Talk about the process. Where is the process? Process been here. Then
3 years.
If you are telling somebody to trust the process, it means there is a project. Project been here, I am trusting process. The best thing you can do is even if Kotoko cannot win the league, you should save the image of the club.
Okay.
Image any day. FIFA now for.
Sana Bekasano, Jerry Nahu, Papa G of Palestra Business Center, Frank, and Jerry Nahu. I am just an answer to baby.
There be or sitting nearby.
Okay.
If you are Usua,
my intel and
manager, and the idea na koyeno. I diaba tabo. Ni chana. Nete diaba tabo na ni chana. Ekobate ni pa. Any day. Net yen chakra. Na sabi eso.
What any about mubu bemum.
And I make can say. I want to be fie. Yes, obi owi ahede no. Egu ho na de wan sinaba. Na ni okocha ba ye.
Ono so kan.
3 matches, 8 goals.
I want to. One more be gu fie o. No owi ahede na. And I said, we'll coach every where we buy and one. I want them DC. Come here, one pie, my and you're my bear fine. Monsieur to Ama Mojire.
And not the first half, did the money tatis.
Hey, did the tatis.
But I'm not beyond your about in the soup. To know what did the tatis. First half, where get you a clock of a show? We are 10 o'clock on the show.
Hey!
The thing passes 17 will be a mankind. That's the digital money. And now we are Jumano.
We Didi. Shane since my head.
Breaking record on the nation. He said it is the penny. Said the Sabi. Also, Juma Senate, Nakapia Senate Jumano.
That's right.
There's supporters win, let's say. You need to say, I'm a we say I'm a news for the bar. Any problem?
I didn't see a bus. Abnez and his own crobia. Our honey, PSC Ladium, de Quasi, Bono, every year. All right, we are back at 4:30. Highway Sports.
Oyerepa FM, we are seeing